And that's it. Yes. Good morning, everybody. I'm talking about Penn Jillette as the Paul McCartney song is ending there. Jim Norton chose that one. Nice, Jimmy.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
It just brings everyone together. It's just a happy song. It's just a happy song. That's good. It's good to hear a happy song every once in a while.
Yeah.
A lot of us are very, very tired.
Very tuckered out.
No one is as tired as Club Soda Kenny, though. My God.
Well, Kenny's the second most tired guy on staff. Adrian wins.
Adrian wins. Well, Adrian, he decided to have a little fun last night. Why not? Being one of the low men on the totem pole. Yeah. One of the newer staff members, that's an excuse to really enjoy yourself at the Trainwreck Afterparty.
Tie one on.
And I guess they can't wake him up. Supposedly he got very, very drunk last night is what the word is. Yep. The word on the street. And young Paul was supposed to wake him up, and Adrian's not answering his phone. So he's out today.
Yeah, I think so.
Kenny, how are you, buddy?
We're very tired.
Great, thanks for asking.
You're faking enthusiasm.
No. You know what more importantly needs to be talked about?
Yeah.
How Hollywood Justin Stangle looked last night.
I looked fine.
He was looking Hollywood.
Yeah, like he's got the spray tan.
That's not spray tan. I'm tan.
Stop it.
Wait,
I'm tan.
So not only do you have a hairpiece,
it's my hair.
You got a hairpiece and you tan?
No, I sat out. It's
God.
summer. I
Why
sat
would you
outside.
spray tan? Look at your brother.
Eric, are there any paparazzi pictures of Justin?
Oh, you mean like this one that I'm putting up right now on the monitor?
Yeah, you are looking very Hollywood.
Yeah, with the black T-shirt.
Why can't you look like your brother, just pale and sickly?
Yeah.
Why do you have to go with the Hollywood look with the spray tan and the fake hairpiece?
But I look
let the hair just fall out, man.
But it's my hair. It chose not to fall out. And I'm tan because I'm in the sun because it's summer.
You really thought about that outfit last night, didn't you?
I'm
going to wear a black T-shirt, but not just any black T-shirt.
No, I'll tell you
my
the truth.
special black T-shirt.
I had this shirt. I'm wearing a blue polo shirt today, and I was going to wear this last night with the jeans.
Right.
But it was hot as nuts out, and that's a V-neck shirt, and I just thought a little more air would be getting around my large chest.
But like the chain.
I know, there's chains, and then there's rings, I guess. Are those rings?
Yeah, look, I'm wearing rings. Oh, on the necklace?
Yeah.
I wear that
Why do you got rings on a necklace?
I wear it every day to work.
Is that a shark tooth necklace, you guys?
No, I don't have a shark tooth necklace.
It's Hollywood Justin Stangle.
Well, when I showed up...
When do you think he spray tans?
I don't spray tan. I sit outside in the sun.
Right.
Look, it's nothing to be embarrassed about.
You shouldn't be ashamed you're doing it because it is the end thing.
Why are you so tan and your brother's not?
Because on the weekends, I'm outside doing stuff.
I think we're all outside doing stuff during
summer. And what is Eric doing? Right. Sleeping in a coffin of dirt from his home country?
It's home country.
Not a hint of sun on your brother.
I don't wear any sunscreen on the.
Oh, that's smart. That's really smart.
I don't wear any.
We went to Jimmy went to a couple different things last night.
I went to Bobby's first. I went to Bob Kelly's the premiere of Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll, and it was good. It was on 23rd Street, and it was Voss was there, and there was a few other Bonnie, of course, and some other comedians. It was a TV. TV is always going to be a smaller event than a movie, anyway.
Right.
But I wanted to see it and support Bobby's show, and I was really happy I did, and it was good, and it was very funny, and Bobby's really good in it.
Yeah.
And, Bobby and Dennis is good. I mean, Dennis just plays this fucked up
old rock star
who's a disaster, and his daughter comes in, and she's really, really great.
Yeah.
Elizabeth
she's a big,
Gillies, I think her name is.
A big Nickelodeon star or something, right?
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's in that world.
Yeah. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, I hear she's phenomenal. Bobby has told me about her.
She can act, and she can sing her ass off. And, really, really great, and the chemistry was great. And I saw her at the after party last night, and wow, is she lovely.
Is she lovely?
Oh.
Right.
God.
Yeah.
I didn't say hello to her. At one point I did, right? Bobby, there's a guy whose name I don't remember who plays Bobby, like the bassist. He's a good dude. And I was saying hello to her, and she didn't hear me, legitimately. But I was like, great job tonight. So he heard it, and he felt bad. He goes, oh, hey, man. He just jumped in like I had been saying it to him to bail me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's a friend.
Yeah, he was just trying to make me not feel like the humiliated, ugly boy that's saying hi to the fucking pretty girl.
That's a friend right there.
Yeah, but it was really nice, and I stayed there for a couple hours.
Is Bobby getting a lot of lines?
Yeah, oh yeah, Bobby's
a lot of scenes.
Yeah, he's in one of the opening scenes with Dennis.
Great,
and he's a regular in he's in all the photos. He's the drummer for the band. And
the show starts tomorrow night on FX.
Yeah, starts tomorrow at FX. And it was at the after party. It was at the Gansevoort, and that's not my. Well,
I think Kim Kardashian hangs out there. Did you see her?
I like the old, Soho. That's just not my scene at all.
Were you on the rooftop?
Yeah, of course we got pushed. We got shuffled into the line for the schlubs. Like I went there with Voss and Bonnie. And this girl, Kristen, and her fiance, and they shuffle us in. We get there, and we're with FX. And the guys are, all right, get in the line. Everybody here is going up to that party. But then we're looking, we're like, there's no show business people in this line. It's like, these are not people from the film.
Yeah.
So finally, someone from FX saw us and beckoned us in.
Oh, and grabbed you guys.
I just hate these fucking club bouncers. They don't want to hear anything you're telling them. They're the worst.
Yeah.
They're the worst people alive. And they think they're just doing their jobs, but they're shitheads. And then at Trainwreck, I went over to the Trainwreck premiere after to the party. And it was a massive thing at Tavern on the Green. And, there's hundreds of people there.
Oh, I know. We had a good time.
And I couldn't get into the VIP area. There was a VIP area that was there.
I thought we were all VIPs because we were at Tavern on the Green. And then it turns out we were almost VIPs.
I snuck in, though. I texted a certain friend of ours who happened to have some connections back there.
Who might be a little sleepy right now.
Very tired.
where
Some of that might be tuckered out.
He's very tuckered.
Where was the VIP section?
Keep saying that.
But where? Well, where was it?
It was inside.
Inside in the back, there was a bunch of tables.
I thought the outside was the place to be. It turns out inside was the place to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Outside had Tony Romo.
Yeah, Tony Romo was out there.
Oh, my favorite ball player. Couldn't have been nicer.
Colin Quinn was out there.
Yeah. He was inside, too. He had a table inside.
Was Romo nice? I see your picture on your
Couldn't
on your
have
Twitter.
been nicer.
Yeah.
That's an iPhone picture, by the way. That camera that I bought, Justin, you have that fucking camera. Yeah. I almost threw off the roof of the Gansevoort.
Why?
Because I'm just trying to get it to work, but it's a touch screen, so every time I close it, I put it on black and white.
Yeah.
I wanted to get my Bo Derek picture, but I just couldn't fix the camera. It was an enraging experience.
You didn't get a Bo Derek picture?
I did not. I didn't want to bother her. I was like,
you gotta bother Bo Derek.
She looked awesome. But I
think you gotta bother her.
I would have, but it was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Tony Romo. Are you a fan of Tony Romo and the Cowboys these days?
I've always been a Cowboy fan, and I got one of him, and he could not have been lovelier.
He was very cool. He was cool to everybody at the party last night.
It was pretty cool because Jimmy was there, and he's like, "Oh, there's Tony Romo. Should I go get a picture with him?"
Yeah.
And 2 minutes later, Eric's on his phone. He's like, "Yep, Jimmy got the photo."
Wow.
Jonathan was there, my manager, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, he was actually talking, and I didn't want to just jump in and bother him. I was with Roland at one point, and I legitimately didn't want to interrupt him while he was talking. But Jonathan was like, yeah, he's getting ready to. So I got with him, and he was Jason Garrett was there, the
coach,
the ex third string quarterback, and the coach.
Yeah.
And I got one with him, and my phone wouldn't take the picture, and I was panicking.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been nicer, those guys.
Yeah, they were very cool, just hanging out.
They talked to everyone.
Yes, they did. And then we had my wife pointed out Jonathan's hog. Why does he get so ashamed of his hog?
I don't know. It's like when you're a kid, if you have a Lamborghini in your driveway and all your friends are driving shitty clunkers, you're embarrassed when people come over and go, wow.
Why does he get embarrassed?
I don't know. Whenever everyone points at his giant hog, he becomes shy.
Jimmy's guy, Jonathan, there has quite the piece if you're a newer listener. And for some reason, he has designer jeans, so it really shows it off.
Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans that he has tailored to his body, so his fucking huge penis is always just pushing out.
It's always visible.
And then if you kind of try to have fun with him with it, he gets really mad and shy and ashamed and bashful.
Can I tell you my favorite moment of yesterday?
And he tries to cover up. Yes.
Yeah, he always wears longer shirts now when he's out because he knows
we're going to point and laugh at him.
If I'm going to be there and Florentine's going to be there, he knows it's going to get pointed out.
Yeah.
was going towards that VIP area. We finally got in. Kenny got us in, and because I didn't have a physical ticket, because I just asked her assistant to put me on the list, and then so it was no problem. It was just they didn't know who was who, and they let us in. So was watching Nick DiPaolo try to get in outside and taking out his lame regular ticket, and I'm behind him. I'm like, "That's no good, sir. That's no good, sir." And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I wish you didn't see that. It was Kurt couldn't get in. I was so happy I saw that he couldn't get in." So then we're standing there, and there's a guy guard. And again, these guys got jobs to do. I know.
Big monsters, by the way.
Yeah, a really big guy guarding. So Judd comes out, and of course he says hello.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why don't you guys come in?" And we're like, "Okay." So he's bringing us in, and the guy goes, "Oh, I got to see your ticket." And it's Judd. The entire thing is because of him. And the guy, Judd's like, "Oh, it's inside." He goes, "Well, can't let." I'm like, "It's Judd Apatow, sir."
Yeah, this is his party, basically.
They stopped Chris Rock at the front door, and I had to get Chris Rock in.
Those guys, let me tell you something at Tavern on the Green. I get you got a job to do. I understand. But if you don't recognize Chris Rock walking in...
You shouldn't have that job.
You really shouldn't be doing that job. Yeah. Or if you don't recognize Judd Apatow,
right,
and someone says that's Judd Apatow, if you don't know the fact that he belongs back there, right, you're probably not in a position to be doing security work.
It's his movie. He set up the whole thing, basically.
Someone finally got us back there. One of the producers walked back and saw Judd there and goes, he's the producer of the whole film.
Right.
And then the guy moved and he brought us back. They stopped Chris Rock...
At the front door, yeah.
How do you stop Chris Rock?
Yeah.
How is he not recognizable at this point?
I mean,
are you kidding me?
It's just, I know these guys
they just
have a job, but they like doing it.
They just like waving their dicks around because they have the power from the night. That's all that is.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It was back there. LeBron was there. Everybody, I was trying to, Florentine's like, get a picture with me and him with him in the background. And I kept trying, but it was almost like every time a flash went off, LeBron would duck. Like he did not want to be in Jim Florentine's photo.
Oh, he got it? He understood what was going on?
I think so, yeah, but I didn't care.
But, I mean, you got a picture with LeBron James.
At the Comedy Cellar, I didn't ask him for last night. I didn't say hello to him last night.
Yeah, he was so fucking good in the movie.
Yeah, he was really good.
He almost stole the movie, right?
I think he did steal the movie.
You think?
Yeah, because everybody else...
I hope he puts it back.
Yes.
Go ahead, JS.
Thanks.
Garbage.
Second.
Why'd you call me garbage?
Because you are garbage, stupid fucking hair.
But I was on your side.
I don't like your hair, though.
But everybody else is either an actor or a comedian in that film. So you expect them to be funny.
Yeah.
LeBron is fantastic, and he doesn't seem like one of these sports guys who's struggling to deliver lines and they cut around him because he can't remember any of the lines.
And the eyes, like I said, aren't focused. You could always tell when an athlete's in a movie because there's something missing in his eyes.
Yeah.
He's detached from the process or whatever. But not LeBron James. He comes on the screen and just kills it right away.
It was really good.
He's got a lot of scenes in the movie, and he just kills them.
I don't want to blow any of the surprise cameos, but there are a bunch of surprise cameos.
Yeah,
and that come close to also stealing the film.
Yes,
they're really, really good moments. In that movie.
Absolutely. And it played well.
That
was the second time I saw it, and man, it was just as funny the second time around.
Yeah, I heard it killed.
And the huge laughs at the premiere.
Yeah,
huge laughs. So, what's up, Troy Kwan? How was your night?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
I don't know about what was going on with the VIP section because Sam and I just literally walked right in and had no problem.
That was later in the night, probably.
Yeah, it opened up after a certain time.
It was pretty soon after we got there.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, we had dinner.
Maybe they just recognized you two go-getters.
Yeah, quite possibly.
You two youngsters that are pushing fucking...
That guy abandoned ship.
Huh? That guy bailed?
Yeah.
He probably, was on the clock till a certain time.
They stopped Chris Rock. That's going to annoy me all day. There's not a person in the country that doesn't know who Chris Rock is.
Yeah, he's very recognizable.
That guy abandoned ship, and then I had to call and I had to readjust.
How tired are you, Kenny? You got home at 3 and you were outside my building at 6. And you live 40 minutes away.
Yeah, so
why didn't you sleep in?
I have a job to do.
But why
people rely on me?
But why can't you?
So why didn't you go up to Opie's house? You could have got a couple hours sleep.
I told you I had a hotel room. You could have come and stayed
in the
me.
city.
In all fairness, I gave up.
Stop hitting on me.
I'm being nice.
In all fairness, I gave up offering Kenny, a place to sleep on these late nights. For some reason, he needs to go home.
But yeah, would have given you a couple hours of more sleep, and you could.
Oh, Adrian! Holy fuck! You made it.
I'm surprised. I'm impressed that he's here. A little late, but he's
some party.
You're just
Great
getting
party, isn't it?
Yes.
That guy was in better shape in The Shining than you are today.
The word on the street is that you tied one on there, sir.
I did, yeah.
I did. Good for you.
I feel like shit.
What happened?
But I'm here.
You got zooted.
Yeah.
Get suited.
Well, the drinks were free. The food was free.
Yeah, it's my second open bar event, so I had a lot of fun.
The celebrity watching was free, so why not take advantage, right?
Yeah, it was a good time.
What time did you finally answer your phone? Because I think young Paul was saying that he was calling over and over again.
Then I woke
answer.
up at 6:50, and all my alarms were
you
still
panicking?
going off. A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
He was fucked up last night. He was, yeah, he was really fucked up.
What was your drink of choice?
Still a little fucked up. Tequila.
Holy fuck, you youngsters. Jesus Christ.
Last thing I do remember from the party is doing a shot of tequila with Mark Norman. And then
Oh, was Mark there? I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was inebriated.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were celebrating because there's so many people we know in this movie.
And
It's unbelievable.
Kurt Metzger was there with his suit and tie. He looked very good. I never saw Kurt in a suit.
He looked very handsome.
Yeah, he
Everybody
did.
was dressed up except for Roland.
Roland
He was
looked
dressed up in
amazing.
his own
He
way.
did look great, though.
He was dressed up. He had like kind of what they do in L.A.
He had like his Dodgers regalia on.
Yeah, he did from head to toe.
And
right.
he had like a golden little Lego Bruce Lee diamond encrusted guy hanging
Medallion.
from his neck. Medallion.
Medallion.
That he got from DJ Who Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where he got it?
I thought Roland looked the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I got a picture of him.
There you go. Throw it on your Twitter for the people.
I felt the suit jacket was appropriate for the event. Sports coat and
You look
slacks.
good. I was surprised that I didn't.
You were surprised he looked good?
No, I didn't know you were coming. So all of a sudden I saw you, but I was like, he's in a sports coat, and he's not supposed to be here, so that's not Jimmy.
I have
was
to
like,
get another one. I think it's too. I look like a fucking AIDS patient.
Yeah, Jim was
now.
just swimming in his.
Yeah, you're too skinny.
You are now swimming.
And I'm not
in
saying
your-
that to get compliments for myself. I'm like literally. It's just
No, you're
too big
swimming
for
in
me
it now.
You look good,
That-
Jimmy.
That's,
Have it tailored.
Yeah, I could do that.
that suit served you well for a long time, but now I think you lost too much weight for the suit.
Yeah, because that's a very nice.
I look like I'm leaning. I look sickly, but I'm really not. People think everyone keeps thinking like you got to stop blue. I'm fine. I'm not unhealthy.
No, you look. I think you look
Colonoscopy was
fine,
great.
man.
They found
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you look all right.
A couple of things that might have been put there, fingernail or two,
A few bumps in the wall.
a few bumps in the wall, a few helmet marks. But no, they said I'm pretty healthy, so I'm good. We're almost ties too long, by the way. God damn it.
It's too long.
Yeah, look at it.
Let
Go
me
that
see.
picture.
Go. Oh, Tony, what are you doing?
Oh, come on, pal.
Maybe he loosened it up a little bit as the night went on.
How was Tilda Swinton in the movie? She's
Really funny.
I thought
Yeah.
she was hilarious.
Really
She looked
funny.
pretty good in person.
Yeah, but she in the movie she doesn't look like she does in person. She was very tan. She had like kind of long hair, and she played the part like Ricky Gervais would have played it. She delivered her lines in a very kind of sarcastic, sort of like a read like Ricky would have given in The Office.
I think Ricky was an inspiration
Yeah.
for that role for her.
I didn't even know it was her in that movie.
Yeah, I didn't either, to be honest with you. Now that I see, because she usually has that short hair.
Yeah. The Roland picture is up on my Twitter.
Oh, good.
Ryland.
Whatever your Twitter is.
Justin_Stengel.
Nice. So, Kenny, you went home for 1 hour? 1 lousy hour?
Yeah, but I like showered because I was all hot and sweaty
I'll say you were.
last night.
Kenny was Amy's escort.
Yes.
You had the big gig last
And by
night.
that I mean paid sexual companion.
Yeah, I made one picture in the background.
I see the picture of Amy and her friends doing a
Human
pyramid.
Yeah, those were her high school friends.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Was she happy with the response at the premiere?
Amy had a good time last night. Yes.
Yeah, it was a great night for her. She said it. It was the best night of her life.
Yeah.
When she got on that stage to introduce the movie. So it was great. It was just a lot of fun.
was a
Yeah,
lot of
everybody was in a really, really good mood. At least from by the time I got there, everybody was happy and
Yeah.
Bill Hader was very pleasant, and Judd was everyone was just pleasant,
Just nice.
No
Just
one
nice
was a
people.
dick. I said hello to Questlove, and all the guys who you want to be nice were just nice.
No dicks.
No dick. The only dicks were, and again, if you don't like Chris Rock at a movie
yeah,
thing,
those
you're
guys
a
are
dick.
dicks.
You're a dick, and you're not just doing your job. If you don't think that he belongs there, you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was still awesome.
When Eric and I walked into the after party, Tavern on the Green, Judd had already walked in, and he was standing on the inside, just greeting people, which I've never seen. Usually these guys just disappear in the back, but he was there greeting people for like 10 minutes.
He's that type of guy, though.
I know.
Is Amy's tits showing from the side?
Yeah, she had some side boob.
Oh my God!
In her red carpet outfits. Yeah, there's some side boob. Let's take a look. Yeah, all right, man. Nice, right?
Yeah.
I think Judd Apatow's coming in next week.
He is.
He was supposed to come in this week, but now it's next week.
He came up to me. He was excited. He said, I'm coming on Opie and Jimmy next week. I'm excited.
Very good. Very good.
He's got his book he's promoting, too, so he's kind of doing double duty.
You said duty.
Let's say hi to Joe in Brooklyn. What do you say, Joe?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hi, Joe.
We're a little tired today, a little crispy.
Yeah, they call me the premier kid.
Jimmy's used to staying out late. I don't know how you do this night
Not
after
this
night.
late, though, dude. No, I'm usually in bed by like 12. I don't usually get home by midnight.
Yeah.
I start eating my meat snacks that are healthy.
Meat snacks?
Whole 30 approved meat snacks.
What's a meat snack?
It's
My cock.
Wow.
Kenny's here.
Yep. It's yeah, just these little things that don't have any sugar in them or whatever. They're actually legitimately.
And it's a meat product?
Yeah, it's good. It's actually pure meat, but it's healthy.
All right. Let's go, Joe. What do you got?
Hey, guys, let me ask you something. When you walk into the room and you see all these stars, do you still get starstruck, or is it just more like, hey, it's kind of old hat?
It's never old hat. It's pretty damn cool. But in those functions, you're not nervous because you don't really go up to, people. You only go up to some. You go up to some of the people that you sort of feel like you know from either the radio show or just being out and about. So, no.
I didn't care as much.
Were you nervous when you met Tony Romo last night, Jimmy?
Briefly, I just didn't want to interrupt him. But when we said hello, he could not have been nicer. He could not have been a nicer guy. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to bother him. But again, I've met Lebron before, so I didn't care seeing him. Or it depends. If I've never met anyone, sometimes I get very nervous. Or I'm like, fuck, I want to meet that person.
Yeah.
But other times, no.
I think there was another broad there, Julia Stiles.
Yeah, I saw her.
Who is she?
She
You know Julia Stiles.
I'm
if
sure
you saw
I
her
do.
picture, yeah.
She did.
I didn't know
like a
she was there.
Yeah, as soon as we walked in, she was standing there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Saw her.
Wow.
Hey, Jimmy,
Yes,
I would say you're probably one of the top 5 comedians on the planet. When you walk in to the room and you see all these other comedians, do they give you the look like, here's Jimmy, and he's going to kind of take over the room?
No, they don't give a shit. No. We're all friends, though. It's like if I walk in, one of the first faces I saw was David Tell.
You know who I saw was nice to see? Artie Fuqua.
Yeah, I saw Artie.
We all
I
talked to
sent out a
Artie.
photo with me, him, and Keith took one.
He's doing great.
He looks good.
Yeah.
He was in the Tracy Morgan accident for the people that don't
Yeah.
know, and we know him very well. And he was there, and he's doing well, man. It was
Yeah,
good
Keith-
to see. That's
Keith
the first
was
time
there.
I've seen him.
Yeah,
Keith
me
was
too.
with his son. I'd never met his son before, so I was happy to see Keith and
Robertson.
see Artie, and all the people from the Comedy Cellar. I didn't see Esty, but I heard she was there. Noel,
Yeah.
I saw.
She was the first one I saw when I walked into the Tavern on the Green. She's like, when are you coming back to the cellar? I got to get down there.
Esty asked me to take a picture with her iPhone. It couldn't have been a worse picture.
Where'd you take it of?
At the end of the night, like whoever was around with Amy.
Was there
and-
flash on?
I don't know, but I'm not good like
What time
that.
did you guys leave? Was it 2:30?
It closed at 2:00.
Who was there at that point?
Amy?
There weren't a lot of people left?
No, there was
Still a good amount, right? Yeah.
Because people started leaving around 11:30, 12.
Yeah, it's Tuesday though. I mean, it's
No,
hard. You
that's
know
what
what
I mean.
They even people in the business got to get up and do something today.
Right.
But if Amy doesn't, and I guess Judd, it's like
No, it's their night.
Johnny Brandmuffin stayed pretty late.
did he?
Yes, yes, he did.
I was happy to see John. He's a good guy.
Thanks, Joe. Let's go to Wayne in Maine. Wayne in Maine, what's up?
Oh, another day. Same shit, different pile. Hey,
What's up, Wayne?
It's an honor to talk to you guys. Really, it is. You guys get me through my day every day.
Thanks, Wayne.
Hey, Jimmy, I was just thinking, if I watch a lot of old YouTube videos, and the contrast from you like 8 or 10 years ago to now, you almost look like you volunteered in Liberia 6 months ago. It's a stark contrast. I mean, you look good.
Thank you. You mean the weight?
Yeah, big time.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
know, I can tell you like the attention.
Well, it's not that the attention. It's like literally people just notice it, and the word. It's like I don't like when they keep thinking like people who are joking. I'm fine with, but my doctor. I told you when I walked in, she goes, "You lost a lot of weight." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, is it on purpose?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And I knew that those pictures of me in my hospital garb looked very sickly. But I was just going in for a colonoscopy because here's why. They found a teeny speck of blood when the guy fingered my asshole. It was very minor, but it was one of those things where they just kind of like, let's just check it. But it could be from anything. It could just be from fucking a roid, or it could just be because you ate too many nuts and there's because I ate too many nuts now. I'm fine.
Well, it certainly hasn't affected your sense of humor.
No, at all.
How many pounds?
I don't know. I weighed in the other day at 136.
Jesus.
But I was at one point when everybody said I was looking good, like oh man, you lost a lot of weight, and I kind of petered out, like stopped. That was 151.
And you've lost 15 since then. Wow.
About that, maybe. Wow. 12.
It's a sign of your character. You're obviously strong-willed, because that's not easy to do.
That last diet I did, you know how like certain things kick you into gear? It just kicked me. It just started that process again, where I plateaued for like a year.
Yeah. Well, you've been at this for a while now. It shows, discipline. Obviously, at your heaviest, you were like what, 180?
Briefly 180, but in the late 160s, 170. But again, once I start lifting again, when my arm is fine, I'll put weight back on because I just can't.
So basically, lost 30 to 35 pounds there.
Yeah,
Wayne.
about that.
And
hey, Opie, one more thing before I lose you.
Yeah.
I was searching the tube the other day, and I stumbled across your new what was it? In New York. In New York, when they were protesting, what was that called?
Occupy Wall Street.
Wall Street. Oh my goodness, man! I couldn't stop laughing. That was hilarious. I'm like, not only is this guy a master at producing radio, but I thought that was pretty keen, man. I was literally, my stomach hurt.
Oh, thanks. I loved my time. I went down to Occupy Wall Street almost every day. I got to get out there and start filming again. I love doing that shit.
You got to do that, man. I don't subscribe to much. I don't even send emails, but I'll tell you what, I'd sign up for that because that is hilarious, man. You really are talented. That's funny stuff.
Wow. Jeez, thanks. I like getting out there and shooting, street videos, and I just haven't done it in a while. And so many people are like, what the fuck's wrong when you get out there again? So I'll try. I'll try to get out there.
One time you and Jimmy were shopping for Valentine's Day, a douche.
Yeah.
Dildos. Oh, my God.
Yeah, thanks.
To see you guys in your native environment is just hilarious. It really is.
All right. I'll get back out there.
Do it, man.
All right,
I'll let you guys go.
Bye, mister.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye, mister.
What else from the Trainwreck premiere?
Well,
I was just really chill, just taking it all in.
I was happy to see the crew. It was good to see Troy and Sam.
Everyone
and
got to
Roland
go.
And Adrian and Stangles.
Travis was the only one that didn't go.
Travis never goes to those things. He's not
Travis
a big.
and Eric.
E-Rock.
Why did E-Rock? I'm surprised E-Rock didn't go.
It wasn't.
he didn't want to come back to the city, I don't think.
And it wasn't geeky enough for him, probably. Right?
Yeah. Come on, he's the fucking geek radio show guy.
I know. He should have been there. He should have been hobnobbing.
The quality of girls at the after party was through the fucking roof.
You get any action or
No, it's just observing.
Just observing?
Yeah.
I walked in there and I said, wow, a lot of talent here. That's what I say when I see pretty girls. A lot of nice talent.
And then the movie was amazing, and Roland was asleep within 15 minutes of it starting.
Yeah, we were counting, and then we lost track. Yeah,
I was asleep for about an hour.
Yeah, Eric and I kept hitting him.
Who was next to him?
I was.
Was he snoring?
And Sam was on the other side. Sam was tickling him while the Lincoln Center guy was doing his presentation at the beginning about how important film was. And then you hear Roland go,
loud. He was loud.
Yeah, now the first time everyone sort of laughed. The second time Sam tickled him and he did the everybody around turned and looked like, stop it.
Oh, God.
Stop it.
The guy was just babbling up there. I don't even know what he said. Who cares? Just show the fucking film,
But he was
please.
pissed
Well, hold on,
off.
before
No
I
one
agree
else
with you,
is-
which guy is this?
It wasn't Judd.
Okay.
No, I want to make
there's
that
other
perfectly
people there.
clear. When Judd Apatow went up there, he was very funny and entertaining. There was a guy that started the whole thing.
He was the president of the Lincoln Center Film Society.
Whatever. Most of those people that were there will never be back in that joint.
But they raised money for charity last
All
night.
right. I live 5 blocks from that place. That's the first time I've ever been there. It's always been a little too
It
hoity-toity
was for
me.
a good cause.
All right. What kind of films do they show there?
I don't know.
I've walked by the place and I see these films. I'd never heard of them. I don't know any of the actors or actresses.
Wait, where was the premiere?
At the Alice Tully Hall.
Oh,
It's very
okay.
it's very highbrow. But I don't know what kind of films they show. Tangerine. What the fuck's Tangerine?
They showed Yarn Wire.
What the hell's Yarn Wire?
Yarn Wire is really good. It's a whole thing. Yeah, it's about the an Afghan that's almost done, but not quite. And what happened was that they ran out of the yarn, and it comes down to the wire. So they put it all
so
together.
Omar's in it.
It's an yes, he is.
Omar's
actually.
in it. What is his part?
They just say Omar coming, but he never shows up.
But that makes them, do their thing a little faster.
Well, it's an Afghan knitting contest, and it's you have to go out. It's a cannonball run. You have to go out. It's like a romp. You have to find the yarn. It's a whole thing. It's a mad world.
It's a yarn-related cannonball run.
Yeah, it is. But they have to go out and get the yarn to finish the Afghan.
It says July 15th at 8 p.m. Yarn Wire, and then who the fuck would click on get tickets?
Wow, it's probably sold out.
Who would do that?
Final act. Complete your
Is Ant-Man going to be playing there?
I'm going to guess no.
Probably not, right?
Probably not.
That's my point. And everyone's in tuxedos, and they wear tuxedos there. It's a movie theater. Relax. I don't know.
You have Adrian as a LeBron story.
You have a LeBron James story.
Oh, yeah, he's a dick.
What?
What happened?
You're the only one that would say he's a dick.
What happened?
I saw him, wander around the after party, and he seemed like he was very nice to everybody.
Well, I was standing at the bar with Paul when we first got there, and we saw LeBron coming, and we sort of
coming.
We sort of, which everyone was excited about the whole night. Anytime LeBron went anywhere, and we sort of made eye contact. So I was like, "Oh, great, he's gonna say hi."
He's gonna say hi to you.
Yeah,
it's Adrian.
We were like this close. It was just kind of like one of those awkward things where, even if it's someone you don't know, you both look at each other for a couple seconds. And it's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?"
And acknowledge that there's another human being.
And he looked at me and immediately stepped in front of me at the bar and cut me. And his whole security team came in behind me and just cut me at the bar. And then got himself a drink.
That's how insignificant you are. He just looked right through you.
And that makes
him
him
exist.
And that makes him a dick?
Well, that would annoy anyone, I think, if anyone did it. And then there's the other side of it where if you don't do that, and I would hate that if I was you, it would just stand there, it would annoy me. But if you don't do that, and you learn, I'm sure, I watched Tony Romo talk for a minute, and this is why I didn't interrupt him. They focus intensely on the little group they're doing, just so there's no moment where people like me can get in and annoy them.
Yeah.
So it's like they kind of learn how to build these little privacy things where they can go and do things without being bothered. So it's like...
Because that's real fame.
But yeah,
they pretty much can't live their lives, outside their houses.
Total disregard for me as a human being.
But but it's nothing personal. But any time, if he would have stopped and said hello to you, I know I'm trying to contradict myself. Every single person there wanted to talk to him and take a picture with him.
I wasn't even expecting him to say hi to me.
But as soon as the girls saw LeBron, that was when LeBron pushed you out of the way.
Yeah. There's a group of girls right next to me. And that's when he legitimately stepped right in front of me like this.
The girls said, "Hey,
in between me and the bar."
LeBron. So then he pushed this kid out of the way.
Why didn't you go, "Hey, bud, what's your problem?"
Yeah, hey, dude.
We had a large security team.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But didn't you have some beer muscles?
Me? No.
Nothing.
He's enormous.
He's a big guy.
He's a huge guy.
And his whole security team was enormous.
I fucking loved him in the movie, man.
Yeah, he was great.
I didn't see this. I saw a couple of security guards around him, but
Oh yeah, he had a bunch of people.
I think it's going to turn a lot of the haters around. People that don't like LeBron James. He's so likable in this fucking movie. Really likable. When is the movie finally out? This weekend?
Friday.
I hope people like it. I think
I'm sure
they're
they
going
will.
to. David Tell, his scenes. God, he's a scene stealer. His shit was great. And God, and other cameos. Let's just put it that way.
Colin was very good in that movie.
I told him. I hugged him. I'm like, "Colin, are you enjoying the night?" He's like, "Eh." I'm like, "What do you mean, eh?"
Yeah, he played
a hit movie.
He played like a very different character. Like he was funny, but there was like a darker side to him. Like he was acting. He was really acting.
He was very good. His latest one-man show starts we're going to that premiere next Thursday, I guess. His New York show.
I can't go to that. I really want to.
Are you flying out?
I'm at Levity Live that night.
Oh, I'm supposed to see you at Levity Live. How am I going to do all this?
There's plenty of.
There's too much going on.
I'm at Caroline's in September. You can come see me.
Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So,
but yeah, I'm bummed I'm going to miss Colin's premiere.
Is that it for the premiere and Trainwreck? Any other stories?
Well, there's the person who was sitting behind us, Justin. We can't tell that story, can we? Well, Marv Albert was behind us.
Oh, did he bite you?
Yes, he bit me on the back. Yes.
Tell the story.
Can I do it?
Tell the story.
What happened?
It was a private conversation. I mean, it's not even that good. It's just a private conversation. He's in a scene, and it was a very funny scene, and I guess what they do is they run the scene, and then Judd Apatow thinks of funny things on the spot, and then they improvise a few things. And Chris Evert was in it, and she said a word. And,
you can say the word.
She said cock blocker.
Oh, you're giving away a key moment of the film.
It's
Why would
fine.
you do that?
Because you're not ruining
It's
his
not
fun.
really a key moment.
It's all right. We
I
all
didn't know
have to
you were going to say that.
We have to support each other. It's fine.
So we were talking to Marv after, and we asked him how long his scene took to shoot, and he said it was like 16 hours or something. And he said that, you know, they do the script and then they start screwing around a little bit. And he said, they wanted me to say cock blocker. I didn't feel comfortable saying cock blocker.
And Eric said, you just said cock blocker.
Yeah, you might as well set it on film.
Yeah. I know. And then it's just, we're like, all right, see ya.
You should have said, I'm doing this new website called Showbiz Stories. That would have been a perfect way to launch it.
You said cock blocker, though. That's the point of the story.
God, Jimmy. He gives away a key moment of the film.
It doesn't give away anything. It doesn't have to
in
be
an
anything.
extremely boring way.
You see, I remember after the Cuckoo's Nest premiere, and he goes, I asked Chief, look, when you finally spoke and said juicy fruit, was that surprising to you?
Right.
It doesn't ruin anything, because it could be anything.
Travis. Where's Roland, by the way?
I don't know. He's here.
He's here.
So why wouldn't he come in and give his 2 cents on the whole
I
fucking
told him he
thing?
should.
I don't know where he
Yeah,
is.
I'm telling him right now.
Yeah, let's get Roland in
Yeah,
here.
let's get rolling. Where is he?
The amount of people that love Roland.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Less than are in this room.
Yeah.
Isn't it unbelievable?
He's like-
How many people that come up to Roland and get all excited?
He's almost like a celebrity when he walks through.
It's unbelievable.
He gets a lot of love.
Pete Holmes was giving him a nice hug, and just
I didn't see Pete there.
one after another were coming up to Roland like, oh my God, Roland.
And that's why I'm telling Roland, I'm like, dude, you gotta look like a pimp when you roll out.
He did look like a pimp.
He should dress like that all the time.
All the time.
All the
I say he needs to be wearing Adidas tracksuits with the jacket open and gold chains inside.
Yep.
Roland, man, you got a lot of love out there from the celebrities.
Oh, yeah, and they had delicious food, too.
They did, right?
Yeah, and their desserts were really good.
I didn't go dessert.
I just had one.
Where were
What'd
the
you have?
desserts?
They were in the
Inside
back
the
area.
VIP area.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
They're like a lemon meringue pie.
Mini pies?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, that sounds fucking good.
It was.
I don't like little mini pies. The fucking
why?
crust is too crusty with no flavor.
There's
I
too
know,
much
but-
crust
but-
involved,
but this
right?
one was just perfect, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Jimmy might be right.
I didn't eat
natural.
anything there.
It's just covered with too much crust when they're mini pies.
Went home and ate my fucking
Meat
my
bars.
meat snack with a little bit of raw turkey and some fucking my stupid RX bar coconut flavor.
And you wonder why you have a little blood in your stools.
Exactly.
How the hell are you pushing that a meat bar out of your system?
No, they're actually really light. They're like much lighter than regular meat because they're not like a bunch of sugar and garbage. But I just sat there alone, looking at dirty email.
Ooh. Yeah, but it was already midnight.
Yes,
That's
it
when
was.
you're supposed to be alone unless you're looking for a little something.
Dipping a meat snack and fucking raw cashews in mustard.
Oh my God. I think you officially lost enough weight if that's what you're doing now.
I just remembered somebody else was there.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh,
Yeah.
we saw Marissa.
I didn't
Tomei.
see her.
Yeah, she was good.
She looked really
She
good.
looked amazing.
And another one that's in the movie.
I would have mentioned Pause Attraction to her. I would have said, remember you did that whole thing with Pause Attraction and won the Oscar?
What else, Roland? What did you think of the film?
Between both of them, I think I saw the whole thing. It was good. It's like a rom-com. Enjoyed it.
Oh, you mean the 2 times you saw the movie, now you feel like you've seen the entire movie?
Yeah.
So when you fell asleep, when you were sleeping last
I
night...
didn't fall asleep as much this time. I think Sam over-exaggerated.
Why do you fall
We
asleep?
saw you sleeping.
Yeah.
We've all seen you sleeping in these theaters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, because
And they're always important movies. They're either a premiere or a screening.
I don't have a chance to go home and nap, so I went from work, went home, took a shower, and went right to the premiere.
Right.
So I was very tired.
And in his defense, those chairs were really comfortable.
Yeah, and they should let you take coffee inside. I needed coffee.
They won't let you have your coffee.
No, so I was like, all right.
Why didn't you have your coffee before the show started?
But I needed it during the movie, so I could drink like 2 cups and have to pee them up.
Oh,
It's a whole thing with him.
Yeah.
sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's called narcolepsy.
I know we're trying to be polite here.
Yeah, it's all right.
But it's entertaining for everybody when you just are out cold at a theater, just snoring away. Oh, people get so mad.
Yeah, I didn't know Marv Albert was behind me until after I woke up. I was like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
The old man.
I've seen you just leaning all the way to the right in the aisle, snoring away. I'm like, how the fuck does anyone sleep like that? I have to have a perfect situation, and I'm still a light sleeper.
I toss and turn in my fucking bed with 2 pillows and the air conditioner and the fan and the perfect scenario, and I'm still laying like a caged animal with a stuffy nose.
He will lean where he keeps leaning to the point where he has to push himself back, and he never wakes up.
Yeah.
You know what you do while you're sleeping? It's amazing.
Yeah, I wake up with a sore side. I'm like, I did it again.
I would say he's narcoleptic.
I think he is narcoleptic.
Like, he can literally sit down and just go, out.
He sits down, the air passage is blocked, and you pass out.
God, I wish I could sleep like that.
And then I wake up and party time. Let's go.
Can we bring a guy in to actually check him to see if he's a narcoleptic?
Oh, we worry about you, Roland.
Seriously.
Too bad Kevorkian's not around. Fucking perfect choice.
But people love Roland. Did you like the after party?
Yeah, I got to see some friends from LA that flew in, some publicists, so it was a good time.
Yeah. You see any celebrities that we didn't see?
No, pretty much it's like all those.
I didn't know Chris Rock was there. I didn't see him.
Yeah, all security wouldn't let him in. So.
Yeah.
He was with Questlove.
Well, he finally came in, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were in the. I saw them. They were in that little room.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
All right.
Very nice restaurant. Good food.
They just redid the whole tavern on the green.
They did, yeah.
That was a dump for a while.
Yeah, the steak was nothing to talk about.
Oh, the skirt
I've heard
steak?
rumors about the kitchen. I don't know.
Other than that, everything was delicious.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about.
All right. Who do we got today, Roland?
D.L. Hughley and Parker Posey.
Nice.
Yeah, I love her.
You want to take a
and Bobby's
little
here
break?
tomorrow, too, for his show.
For the FX show.
Yep.
I thought we were supposed to have Voss because he loves
Parker Posey.
Parker Posey.
It's like, what are you doing, Rich? Just come in. You never have a chance to. For years, this dunce.
He really loves her, though.
Loves her. He's been talking about how great she is, and he's
Why?
like legitimate.
From what?
The House of Yes is probably the first thing he saw her in, which really is fucking hilarious and great. I'm sure he's seen her in other things. She's in all those Christopher Guest movies.
Yeah.
She's been in a lot of things.
Louis.
Yeah, Louis. I mean,
She had a nice run on Louis.
Oh, that's right.
Very nice run.
She was the girl he was dating in the bookstore, right?
And she did a movie with Amy, which I saw, which I think Amy came in to promote a couple of years. I remember when Amy first got the movie, she was so excited to be working with Parker Posey that she went and met her in a dog park, like whatever, while she was walking her dog, and she was so excited that she got to talk to Parker Posey.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget the name of the movie, but it was weird. She plays like a checkout cashier. She works in like a supermarket. It was a couple years ago. It was so she's so good in it. She can take anything and make it interesting.
Yeah.
She's really, not Grace of Monaco, Inside Amy Schumer, Crazy House, Hair, whatever. This is too many. I'll find it.
I don't know.
Was it Yarn Wire?
No, it was not Yarn Wire. Yarn Wire is really good. It stars Yaphet Kotto as a man falsely accused of rape who's trying to make an Afghan before he gets out of jail to try to warm the people of his native land.
Could you give us the lowdown on Yarn Wire now? I need to know the synopsis.
What's it truly about?
What is it truly about at this hoity-toity theater? It's a very nice place, but as soon as you walk in, you realize you don't belong there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yarn Wire, here we go. Let's see. What is it about?
Oh, it's 3 of today's most interesting composers.
What?
Yep.
So it's not a movie?
It might be a concert.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We should all go.
To see Yarn Wire.
Yeah. Staff out.
All right. Thanks, Roland.
Yeah, thank you. We're all a little tuckered out today.
We're tired.
It's pretty cool how many people Amy put in the film. All the comedians, all the friends of hers.
She did really use everybody she knows.
Everybody.
And Jimmy was in a very involved scene that they had to cut for time.
I know.
But it's going to be the DVD, right?
Why would you bring that up?
Because I think it's cool because they were all there last night. I mean, I know Jimmy got cut out, but they tried.
But
Yeah,
you
it's
kind
fine.
of said that, and Jimmy's sitting right here, and he got cut out of the film.
But they tried. It'll be in the DVD. They said, right?
Yeah, big whoop.
I hope it's in the DVD.
Yeah, I saw Kurt Metzger. I mean, he's like, I got cut out too.
Oh, Kurt was supposed to be in the movie too.
So was Mark. Yeah, it happens.
And Mark was supposed to be in the movie
Mark
too.
Norman when he was. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like nobody, they never want to.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Sometimes they have to do it.
And the movie's 2 hours long, so when Judd said that he had to cut it for time, you have to believe
When the
him.
producer told me after I'd seen it, I was bummed. It's like fuck, man, because I actually liked it.
Yeah.
I've done things where I'm like, yeah, I get why they would, but I saw it and like had to do the ADR. I was like, God damn it, I really was happy with how it came out.
It worked.
Yeah, but again, if it doesn't push the story, or if it doesn't, Judd said they thought it might be a little unbelievable that Bill's character would do that, which was basically steal my horse and carriage. They asked me to take a photo. Now that I'm not in, I'll tell you. They asked me to take a photo, and I step back to take the photo, and Bill's like, farther back. So I take the photo, and then they steal the horse and carriage, and I'm like, fuck, and I got to chase them down Central Park West, which is what I was doing. But they might have felt that it was a little hard to buy. Again, I understand.
That's in the commercial.
Huh?
That's in the
No,
commercial?
the only commercial part is them riding. They told me what they had to do is put it in a montage. They just put the moment of them, and I didn't see the scene, but they said it was like just them in a montage in the horse and carriage as a part of like a montage scene.
I don't think that made the film. I think that was in the commercial.
Oh, maybe it was just in the trailer.
Yeah, it didn't make the film, unfortunately.
Oh, not even that part where they're in the... Okay.
But how cool is it that they shut down Central Park West for you, Jim
Dude,
Norton?
for 2 nights.
So you could run down Central Park West after a horse and carriage.
Dude, I was screaming.
For a movie.
I was literally at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think I've told the story in the air, but I was literally screaming whatever I wanted to. You got my fucking horse. Bring back my fucking horse. All these things. And again, Judd kept firing out lines. Try this, try that. And it was fun doing lines like that, but I had to run up and down for hours. Screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, how did they get this done? These are multi-million-dollar places right outside of Trump.
Sure.
The hotel there in Columbus Circle.
Did they have it all lit up, too? They brought in the special lights?
Yeah, but remember I told you that was where Scorsese was shooting in a place across the park, but he had one of those gigantic boom lights. It was interfering with Judd's shoot, but just Judd shut his down for like an hour we waited. You see, go back there a little bit.
Got it.
But there's a moment in the trailer where they just show Amy and Bill in the horse and carriage. But that was them right there. They're walking in the park.
Yeah.
And,
there's the horse and carriage.
There's the horse and carriage.
Yeah,
and,
that didn't make the movie, unfortunately.
Okay.
There's a few things in this trailer that didn't make the movie.
Then they might have actually cut it further from the last time when I finally did the ADR is like voiceover stuff for where you take out a couple of curses for either the DVD or you clarify something or they if they're going to show it on a plane.
Yeah.
But they might have even cut more because that they said that we're putting this in a montage. That scene in the park, what did they do there?
This?
Yeah.
That wasn't in the movie.
That was when them walking in the
dark in the park? No.
Okay.
No.
There was a whole scene with them walking.
There's some Central Park scenes, but it's during the day.
Yeah, that whole thing. There was a whole lead up to maybe they cut the whole thing from the lead up to.
They absolutely did.
Okay.
Yeah, none of that was in the film.
Yeah, so you feel bad because you liked it, but it's like I'm not like I'm mad about it. Or it's not like fuck what it is what it is.
It's tough though.
Yeah, I know.
Knowing that it went well.
Yes, of course.
And the movie's going to do well.
I know. What are you telling me that for? I know it. Fuck, you know, I get things better.
I know. I'm almost feeling.
Yeah, it sucks that that girl dumped you. She has such a meaty pussy. I know. I know. She's probably going to fuck those guys. I know.
I guess why I bring it up because I don't. All right. I'll shut up.
I brought it up.
I'll shut up.
No, you don't have to feel bad. I know what it is, but he's just not making things worse.
I know.
No, I know. Her tits were so great.
Somehow,
wouldn't she let you titty fuck her? Yeah, all the time. It's a shame some other guy's going to be doing that.
Somehow.
Yeah, no, I know. And he's black. No, I know. I've heard.
Just know this. Somehow I'm trying to make it better, and I'm making it just worse.
I know. That's called not trying to make it better.
I know. But I was trying. I know.
No, you don't have to.
I apologize.
You don't have to. I'm totally fine with it.
All right.
I understand what it is. There's been things in my life I've done where I was like, fuck, I wish I had shot that better, and I felt bad about it, but this is not one of them.
Okay. But it's part of the business.
It is a part of the business.
It happens a lot.
Yes, it is.
You hear these stories all the time. Big stars that were supposed to be in a movie and then they were cut out for whatever reason.
Or just regular people that are supposed to be in it, or just things that have to be cut. It's not a personal thing, but whatever. I was happy to be there, and I'm glad I went, and I'm happy I saw everybody. And she looked good, and she looked happy, and it's like, you know, she did put all of her friends in it. That's one thing Amy has done. Even on her show, she takes all the people from the Comedy Cellar. She takes every one of us and she tries to use us and put, you know, it's like, she's the type of friend you want. I mean, she fucking doesn't forget the people that she kind of came up with.
Well, you guys are also very talented, so
it's still nice though.
A lot of people don't do that.
A lot of people don't
and everything,
do that.
They just like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm off. See you guys later.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do that.
Well, they're stupid because these guys are extremely talented in their own right. So
I was happy to see Keith too.
Yeah,
I was happy to see Marina. My friends.
They got a nice movie
with John
theater
Cena.
scene with John Cena and that ridiculous fucking ass of his.
He was good.
These are great.
He was really, really good. He delivered. He didn't seem like an athlete just delivering lines and they're cutting around bad performance.
He's been in some movies.
Well, wrestlers know what they're doing. They're all good on the mic.
He knows what he's doing.
That's true.
He knows what he's doing.
He was very good.
His body is silly looking, though.
Yeah.
He
looks like a monster.
He would beat the shit out of you, but it's silly looking, right, Troy?
Yeah.
Help me out with this.
Oh yeah, he looked like a monster.
I'm just hoping that maybe he really did a shitload of push-ups or something to make it even more pumped up for the scene or something.
I don't know, man. He was there last night. He was big.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
John Cena's a good guy. We haven't had him on the show in a while. We got to get him
He
back.
didn't go to the after thing though, right?
No,
I didn't see him there.
No.
He was at the screening.
Yeah. Is our food here?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry. Oh, there's the food. Perfect
Thank you very
timing.
much.
Yay.
And Birbiglia was good too.
He was very good.
I talked
Mike's
to
a good
Mike.
actor though.
He is.
Mike was really good in the film.
I am not a fan of Orange is the New Black, but my wife watches it, so I had to watch it with her. This newest season he's on, and he's really good in it.
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole in it, like a corporate guy who sort of doesn't want to be a corporate guy, so he kind of tries. His character kind of plays both sides.
Right.
He's really, really
what
good.
show?
Orange is the New Black.
Oh, okay.
He's got a big role in that
this whole season.
So
He's very good.
we are going to take a break, and we're going to get into some things today. Adrian, you're all right? You're not going to puke or anything?
No, I'll make it.
Did you vomit when you get home?
No.
I'm
I'm doing okay. I had a couple bottles of water.
Must be nice to be young. You're just drinking tequila and you're here?
I got to sleep in a little bit, so.
God.
We shared a glass. Well, not shared, but we had a glass of champagne together.
We did, yeah.
It was
Why? Why would you do that?
It was a classy drink. I was explaining to him that you had to be a classy person at one of these film openings because there was a guy walking around with a tray of champagne.
Yeah, then he left and I started drinking tequila.
Yeah, then I left and he went right to the tequila.
Where do you live?
Yeah. Me?
You in the city?
I live in Jersey. I crashed at my buddy's apartment last night.
Oh, Steve. Okay, I was wondering how you made it in.
So you're close enough. But you're sharing champagne with Justin?
Well, I mean, we
the same
were
glass.
just talking. We're not the same glass. We just
I
had
saw the
one.
same champagne. I went, nah, no thanks.
I had one glass of champagne.
I had a couple glasses.
I did too. I was like, fuck it. After all these years, I
Throw
can
this
have
here.
one.
Throw it away.
I just wanted to celebrate the right way.
Champagne is so fucking overrated. It
Yeah, it is.
stinks every time.
I like it. I like
No,
it.
you don't.
I do because you start the night
You
off.
feel
with
like
that
you're
and then-
drinking like puke, basically.
But if you
there's a puke taste to champagne.
There is, but I didn't want a beer, and I didn't want to go for anything crazy because I knew I had to be here early, and I didn't want to be the guy walking in late and everyone making fun of me.
That was me.
Yeah,
So you wanted to drink like a chick
yeah, I drank like a chick. I got no
at
problem
a
with that.
bachelorette party.
I know who I am.
Ugh.
Yeah, out of your fucking penis cup. / seat warmer.
Eric didn't have no champagne, right?
No, I had a gin and tonic.
There you go.
Yeah.
He drank like a man. If you're going to drink, you might as well drink like a man.
That's
there,
like
Justin.
that's like a dad drink. That's like a drink that
Yeah,
like,
it's good. It's always an awful beverage. What'd you do after that? You guys played rummy for a little while? Price Check was the movie she was in with Amy.
Price
It was
Check.
so good.
Okay.
Fucking so good.
There you go.
Love Parker Posey.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break. We got Parker Posey coming in at 10 o'clock today. DL Hughley in about a half hour to 45 minutes, somewhere around there. When we get back, we're going to talk about Whoopi Goldberg waking the fuck up finally.
I think one of the rape victims finally got, like, one of the things she saw talked about finally got to her, I think. I think it was just finally like, ugh.
So, do we have the clip of that, Adrian? You got clips today?
I'm on it.
I got the clip. Don't worry.
Eric covered me.
Adrian is very good for this radio show. He's a good boy. He works very hard.
he works very hard.
Yeah, when he's not alcoholically drinking and overstepping, but he did come in.
Taking advantage of a situation.
Absolutely. Well, it's the second open bar event I've ever been to.
That's only your second open bar?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
The first one was a friend of my brother's, some birthday thing, but I couldn't really
And how old are
take
you?
advantage of it. I'm 23.
23 with an open bar. Holy fuck.
Yes, I went a little wild.
That's like nuts, right?
Yeah.
I remember those days.
It was great.
You love a good open bar.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
All right. We are going to break here. Stay there. Yes, we're back with the Stangles, actually. Jimmy is wandering about, doing this and that. So, Eric Stengel made a good observation. Some of these celebrities, they don't look real, right? They're so fucking famous. They're on such a level.
Right, we were talking about if you get starstruck, because, you know, you have celebrities coming in here, and it tends to not be a big deal anymore. But then when you see somebody like LeBron James, it's different.
And he's the type of guy that would never do this type, this show, I don't think. Right? He would have fun on this show.
He would have fun on this show.
But he doesn't have to do this show.
Right.
No.
There's no reason for him to do our show, I think.
I think at this point in his career, his people carefully choose everything.
Why, though?
Because he says one thing here, like we go off on some tangent, and he says one thing here that's taken out of context, then he has to deal with that for the next 6 months.
Right. He went on Fallon, and they were like throwing basketballs at each other's heads.
Yeah, they had.
Hoops.
I saw that.
So
I saw that, and that's safe because there's not going to be no surprises.
Yeah, I guess. He would have fun, though.
He would have fun. He would have probably more fun here than anywhere else.
And like I said, he was great in the movie.
It was fun, all of us going as a group last night.
It was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a good crew.
We do have a good crew. Everyone's really, really good. A lot of fun.
It was a good hang. Where did Jimmy go, by the way?
I think he's in the toilet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kenny's going, he's in the toilet. Oh, no.
toilet.
I think that meat bar is coming out now. I want to see what that meat bar is all about.
I don't know. It doesn't sound
That's too
good.
much. I try to eat healthy, but that's too much when you start eating meat bars.
I didn't eat that much yesterday, and then at the party I had a little bit of steak and stuff, and I was starving. I was going back to my hotel room, and I passed every New York City pizza place last night, and it took all my willpower not to get an entire pizza and bring it back to my hotel room.
Because you're trying to lose weight as well?
I am.
We were talking about your meat bar.
Yeah, it's
I think you got to bring the meat bar in. I got to try one of these
They're
things.
not bad. It's called the brand. Yeah, Epic. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because there's only a few of them I can eat, but and then they have these like chicken bite bits, but they're not. There's not a lot of sugar in them or any sugar in them, and the Whole30 approves them, so I like them.
Wait, keep it right there. 100% natural, turkey, almond, and cranberry.
There's different flavors. You got your. Have you tried the bison?
Oh,
yes,
God,
the bison's really good.
Bison.
I'm trying to bunch them on the road. I bring them.
Wow.
Because I get back to the room late at night, and again, the only problem is there's too many nuts. It's like it fucks your stomach up a little bit, and that's probably why there was a team bit of blood. 'Cause I'm eating nothing but almonds and fucking this stuff.
Right.
My colon is catching a fucking. It's like swallowing a pincushion. But look, it's
You're
on the road.
shitting out gravel, basically.
That's exactly
every
it.
morning.
Yeah, your insides are getting kind of chewed up.
Yeah.
So but they're tasty.
How does bison taste?
Not bad.
Yeah, I've had a bison burger over the years here and there.
They're great.
They're all right.
None of them are as good as a fucking chocolate bar, but it's.
Yeah.
I just make these, whatever. I don't like doing it, but.
So I know this is a dumb question, but does that count as a meal or a snack?
I don't know. The bars are 200 calories. Like my RX bars are 200 calories, but I don't look at it like that. I didn't eat dinner last night. I wound up going. Ooh, someone made a stinker. I wound up going to Bobby's and then the other thing. So I didn't eat dinner. So I just looked at this. I got home. I didn't care if I was going right to bed. I just ate it. Went to bed.
Right. By the way, just changing the subject for 1 second. I have moved where I sit, depending on how many people are in.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I moved here because when Jimmy farts, it is directly on me.
Oh, that's why you moved.
I literally feel the.
Have you got used to the smell yet? Although with Jimmy's new diet, these are odorless.
It's not as bad, but
it's mostly
they're just loud.
For some reason, these are odorless.
After his,
you're missing all the goodness.
After his procedure on Monday was pretty bad.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I don't even
steady
know.
wind.
I've been smelling Jimmy's farts for like 15. When did you start?
2000.
15 years? 2000. 15 years I've been smelling his farts to the point it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But if you farted because you're new, I think I would puke.
I don't.
I think I would puke if I smelled.
When he talks.
Now all day, that's what I'm going to hear on Twitter. You see, even Jimmy doesn't like the Stangles.
Listen to those people.
Oh, do they say that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Why would you listen to them?
Even Jimmy doesn't like the Stangles.
How bad is his farts there, Eric? You've smelled them over the years. They got to be brutal.
I don't think it's as bad as you would expect.
It's not like I'm a mess when you look at me, but things are not as bad as you think.
All right.
Yeah. Eric used to fart in bags. He used to fart into a paper bag and close it, and then run into a room, scream, pop the bag, and run out.
I respect that.
And the bag would pop and scare you. And then, like 2 minutes later, people in the room would be like, "The fuck is that smell?" And it was his.
How old was he? 35 when he was doing this.
I mean, he was a little too old. To
These Stangles really know how to have a good time, huh, Jimmy?
Did you ever catch Dave like that while he was napping on the couch?
Yeah, running and pop a fart bag,
of fart
in Dave's face.
When we did the show, we would be outside of Dave's dressing room, and you're standing by in case he needs you for anything, and you'd all of a sudden hear like Stangles, and we come running in. So. And he's standing right there, so you come running in, and he tells you whatever. You have minutes to fix it. So we're about to go in, and he calls Stangles. I'm running in. Eric hit me right in the nuts. So as I'm walking in, I'm now face to face to him, going, "Oh!" He hit me right in the fucking
Jesus.
Yeah, that didn't play very well in there.
Could you go back to the meat bars? I saw the Noble, the Epic Pig, or go back. There was something in there.
It was like a bird.
No, it wasn't Epic. It was Eric.
You got to go back there.
I know.
The flavors of these bars. I'm obsessing about it, I know, but there was one that sounded completely awful.
They're not. Some of them probably are. I only ate a couple of them.
Where was it? Keep going.
Hold on. I think it was on their actual page.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Look, they're one of those things that you eat when you have to, when you want to eat something.
Sample, or
send the kid out. I want to try it.
No, they're hard to find.
I'm always in search of a good health bar, so I might have to try these. But
when you're on the road, you got to eat something at 1 o'clock in the morning. It beats eating the options, which is just garbage. So at least this is something, and I'm not going to pick
a pulled pork pineapple bar.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat that shit.
Out of stock.
Out of stock. Keep going. There was one bacon bite.
Stock.
What do you mean? What
Lamb
was that?
currant mint bar.
Lamb currant mint bar. There it is. The Noble Pig sample pack. Oh my God! What is that?
I don't know what a Noble Pig is.
It has bison, it has pork, and it has beef, and
that actually sounds good.
It's probably lovely.
All right.
That is probably a lovely little collection of snacks.
Donald Trump deletes campaign promo reportedly containing a Nazi image.
Oh, good for him.
Did he know it was a Nazi image, or did someone else put that together for him, and he's like, oh, fuck.
He didn't know that.
I doubt he knew. Of course not.
It says, we need real leadership. We need results. Let's put the U.S. back into business. And then it's like an American flag. And, in that American flag, and one of the stripes is a couple Nazi soldiers.
They're Nazis. Who the fuck picked that out?
What? Yeah. Who would do this to him?
They're easily mistakable with U.S. soldiers. But people on Twitter pointed out that they have, patches on them that
make them,
yeah.
Where?
Like I'm sure somebody, exactly, like where? Like, it's very hard to notice, apparently. Like, I didn't notice. But people on Twitter were like, hey, those are Nazis.
And then he quickly got rid of that.
Yeah, all right.
So
this is an honest mistake.
He's dealing with that shit.
Yeah, somebody probably Googled, soldiers, and then picked the first thing.
You figure they put American soldiers, though. You figure you try to avoid putting Nazis in, considering the flack he's getting from Mexicans.
Right.
Yeah. So now he's not going to get Jews voting for him.
Yeah.
Or Mexicans.
And Trump's got a whole bunch of security because of El Chapo.
All that security is very good, and it will protect him. What was the thing I read? And again, this could have just been a summation of it about a guard, El Chapo. And I don't know if he actually said this or if this just summarized how they do business. But this was the summary was El Chapo to the guard. I'll either give you $100,000 or I'll kill everyone you know.
Yeah,
like that's basically the summary of how.
Yeah,
I read.
He doesn't play.
I read 3 guards were fired already.
Yeah, really? And they fired the chief. Yeah, they're going to fire a lot of people, but...
Well, they got to save face in some way, but
Yeah.
there were so many people that were involved with that. Come on.
Yeah.
Did you see the video that's all over the news?
I've seen it
Where you see
briefly.
El Chapo in his cell, and then he kind of goes, in this area, obviously we all know now, where the cameras weren't, and you see him kind of disappear from the shot, basically, and then that's pretty much when he went for the tunnel.
It's supposed to be his shower, right?
Yeah, like a little shower area. That I guess that's why they don't have video.
Yeah, of
there.
course.
And that's how they figure that thing out. But so
I figured they'd put concrete there. Is that it was sand?
I think so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Is that the latest on El Chapo? That's all we have today. They're still just trying to figure where he might be.
Well, they think he used the motorcycle. That's what I read this morning.
Yeah, and they have video of the tunnel now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all. Look at this video with the track for the motorcycle, a dirt bike, basically.
Wow, how loud was that though? How fucking loud was that under the prison?
Ventilation. I mean, how far down does it go before you hit the actual escape tunnel? Do you know? It looks like it's at least 20, 30 feet. Wow, he looks like fucking Stuttering John. Anyone else notice that? You see that picture with his shaved? That looks like Stuttering John in the eyes.
Yeah, that's what he started doing. He started doing like celebrity interviews / murders.
Fuck, he's got it in the eyes. He looks like Stuttering John. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why they didn't hear the motorcycle.
Maybe they did, but they didn't realize there's a motorcycle leaving under the jail.
Maybe you just think it's something else going on with the prison itself.
Or maybe they're like, oh, that's him leaving. Let's give it an hour.
Man, I mean, I didn't think anyone was going to beat the other escape. This is even more amazing than what those guys accomplished.
Yeah,
they built a tunnel for a year.
They built a tunnel with air
oxygen tanks, just in case there was a collapse in the tunnel. There were lights, made it all nice and comfortable for his escape. A track for the dirt bike.
It's crazy.
I wonder if anyone met him down there.
No,
and rode the motorcycle for him.
I would assume. I would assume he had an escort out there. Basically, well, maybe not. Maybe it was up to him when he could figure out when he was going to go for it.
No, but Jimmy might be right.
Maybe they didn't have an exact time.
You come down, there's a guy waiting on the motorcycle, he jumps on, and the guy just takes you out.
Right. Or maybe that was the guy's job.
Right.
Look, we don't know when he's, officially going for this, so you keep your ass down there.
Yeah, you stay there.
You just stay fucking there night and day.
You
waiting.
see those eyes now in that picture? You can never marry, like, we're looking at a picture of him, like, his head's totally shaved, no mustache. And I could never, like, the guy from the Los Zetas, you can look at and go, like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
But you looked at him and you could never picture him being the head of the cartel. Now in this photo,
you could definitely picture it.
Yep, I see it.
I was thinking that when Rick Ross was in here, that I wouldn't look at Rick Ross and think that guy is like a kingpin.
Yeah, a drug kingpin.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't like this guy. I mean, he wasn't this big or he wasn't this
But
ruthless.
still the power.
Right.
Yeah, but there was a few moments when I freeze-framed a couple of things in my interview when I did a Vice interview with Rick, and then there was a couple of moments where I saw his eyes. He was just talking, but I'm like, okay, I understand that.
You could see it in the eyes.
Yeah, in those little moments, you can just kind of see the face of that's the guy who had to make those decisions and,
Big decisions.
Yeah.
I guess that's it about El Chapo today.
Yeah.
They got the video of the tunnel. And they got the video of him kind of walking toward the shower area where it goes out of view, and that's when they know he went for it. In a video interview, Pablo Escobar's former chief henchman estimated that El Chapo's escape would have cost in the region of $50 million. Wow. To build the tunnel, you mean?
Pay off a lot of people.
People build the tunnel.
Yeah, because besides building the tunnel, you got to pay off a whole bunch of people. Yeah.
$50 million.
$50 million.
Yeah, but when you're a billionaire incarcerated for life,
right?
It's probably worth it.
Yeah, I think it was a smart investment. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he should have held out for a better offer, but I'm just amazed that it would be. I knew it would be expensive, but I didn't think it'd be $50 million.
Well, those contractors always put more stuff on the bill. You know what I mean? They always inflate it. Always.
Not with his. I'll bet you every dollar is accounted for.
They're on time.
I swear, this is what we spent on wood.
Look, I'll show you the receipts, sir.
But here's what you wonder: like, who's facilitating this? Maybe his son, but who's actually overseeing it and going, "We want this guy out." Like, what guys are that trusted that they're going to take all this money? How does it work in that empire? Like, okay, he's the boss. If he's there, we're alive and we make money. Like, what's the advantage to them, to these guys, to spending all that money to release him?
Right. I don't know.
I'm guessing it's just because they feel safe with him at the head of it, and he knows what he's doing,
right? And
he makes the money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand that thinking.
We'll find out more as the days go on here. Let's say hi to Charlie in Kenosha. Where's Kenosha? Charlie.
Hey.
Where's Kenosha?
It's in Wisconsin. I said Charlie from Wisconsin.
All right, they wrote Kenosha down. Never heard of Kenosha. What's going on, Charlie?
Yeah, no one's ever heard of Kenosha.
Okay.
I called about Pluto, actually, but I'd prefer to talk about Jimmy's hemorrhoids, I guess, or his colon.
Whatever you'd like to talk about, my friend.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's what's going on with Jimmy, so we bring some of that to the show, but we can move on to Pluto.
has he already had the tubes, or is he still pending the tubes currently?
They did the scope right. I went in Monday morning for it, and they did the whole thing. They knocked me out with propofol, and they go in there and check and do what they do. And the guy said, "You're fine." I said, "Did you see any cancer?" He said, "No, not at all. You're good."
So you're good for a while. So what do you got on Pluto?
Well, Pluto. Well, we went there.
Yeah.
You hear about that?
Well, I'm looking at it now. So you're not...
we do a radio show, and when I'm thinking about putting a radio show together, I'm like, all right, Pluto, so what do we do with this?
Right.
What do you want to say about us going pretty close to Pluto?
Well, I know you think that space travel is bullshit. Is that correct?
No.
Why would we think it's bullshit?
No one said that.
No. Well, I know... Wow.
We're fans of it, sir.
Well, I'm a fan of it too, I guess.
Wow, Charlie's a weird dude. Charlie, what's your deal,
Yeah,
brother?
we're bonding on that. We both think space travel is cool, and Pluto.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about Pluto, sir?
Yeah. You're very confrontational. It's real. This is strange.
Yeah.
We're trying to work with you, Charlie.
It was a planet, then it wasn't, now it was. What the fuck? I don't know, sir. I don't make those decisions.
You know what? Fuck Pluto. Let's talk about Trainwreck. I love Amy Schumer. I love, oh my God, everybody.
Yes.
I don't think the name is ironic at all. I think it's a great movie.
Good. You shouldn't think it's be ironic. I'm sure it's a great movie. And
Charlie,
why would you mention that with Pluto, Charlie?
Yeah. What are you trying to do here, Charlie?
My call about Pluto was a train wreck, but I think Trainwreck is fantastic.
What are you, Charlie? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Listen on hold. I don't have a satellite radio, actually.
All right, listen.
I call up and try and stay on hold to listen because I love you guys.
Well, all right, maybe get the satellite radio then.
You might want to get satellite, Charlie, because you can't live your life on hold.
Yeah, I don't know if we can put you on hold every day.
That's the positive affirmation on my refrigerator. You can't live your life on hold.
I saw Charlie. Charlie called right at the beginning of the show, and then he had to wait because we all went to Trainwreck and the premiere and the after party. So we have not the greatest stories, but you certainly talked about it for a while. So we're finally moving on, Charlie, and now we get to talk about Pluto. So talk about Pluto.
Yes.
Pluto. There's a lot of nitrogen on Pluto. They think that's weird because Pluto is one of the 3 planets in our solar system that do have nitrogen, or that's mostly nitrogen. And it's in the Kaiser Belt, which means that it's not even in our solar system. Matter of fact, they don't even give a shit about Pluto. I don't think you guys give a shit about Pluto either.
We didn't until this call.
I don't really...
You've made me hate Pluto.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've turned me on Pluto.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with these planets. Why should we be interested in Pluto?
Yes, comments, sir?
I mean, it's kind of cool that we see an image that we've never seen before, and we're quite close to it.
Yeah, it's more like a moon.
But besides that, I don't know. What are we supposed to do? What are we learning from Pluto?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't know much. And I guess I don't know much about Pluto.
I would say nothing, sir. You know nothing about Pluto.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone know less about Pluto than you do.
And it's a dwarf planet, right?
It's more of a moon. I mean, it was...
not.
I think they decided it wasn't a planet. Now they're bringing it back as maybe a planet, but let's call it a dwarf planet, right? And then it looks like that looks like the Pluto from Disney.
If you call it a midget planet, it gets all pissed off.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I know, right?
What else you want to talk about? Anything?
All right. Charlie, you waited an hour.
Charlie.
Plans for the weekend?
Yeah. You took my funny bone, Charlie.
Yes. Pope of Greenwich Village, nice. I love that movie, actually. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I haven't either, but I'm a big Treat Williams guy, as most of us are.
I'm kind of obsessed with Charlie because he waited an hour and a half, and then you could.
I know.
And then you don't have anything on Pluto. I think the biggest thing that came out is that image on the surface of Pluto looks like Pluto.
Yeah.
And people are a little freaked out by that.
Funny though, right?
Huh?
Bill Hader's pretty funny though, right? Trainwreck?
Bill's a very funny guy.
No?
Yes.
Charlie, if you want to make fun of us or beat us up, that's fine. You're being kind of passive aggressive. What are you getting at here? Anything?
Really nothing. I really just wanted to stay on hold.
Okay.
It's kind of a shame that you picked up my call.
All right, we'll put you back on hold.
But we don't feel good about it either, so.
If you could put me back on hold, I swear, if you ever pick up again, I'll have something to say. Something.
So let's check back in.
Well, we can't put you on hold every day, though.
No, why would we tie up a phone line with someone who doesn't want to pay for satellite? That's not. You shouldn't have said that, Charlie.
Yeah.
Now Scott's outside the window waving in there, and he's trying to find out stuff. Good improv, Jim. No, let me just soak in that good improv. Scott's waving, trying to find stuff out. That's a good one. I suck.
Just listen to your Cosby stuff yesterday. You don't suck. That shit with Dan Soder was amazing.
Well, yes. When it comes to rape, I can improv all day long. You give me a rape improv, and I'm the fucking king of the hill.
All right, Charlie, we got to let you go, all right?
All right, goodbye, Charlie. Godspeed.
Well, are you going to keep me on? Or
No,
we only have 10 phones, and we need every phone line.
Absolutely. Pluto calls are coming through. We got to. You really woke up the phones with that Pluto chatter. Is it a planet? We have the whole debate.
I know, yeah.
Oh, there's Sam.
Is a planet. Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Sure.
All
Little planet, molestable.
All right. Thank you, Charlie.
All right.
There goes Charlie. I apologize to the people. Charlie is a striking reason why Gibbs where Kenosha is. What does that mean? This is what the guy wrote. Charlie is a striking reason why Gibbs Kenosha is.
Why Gibbs where Kenosha is.
What is that? Garrison in Wisconsin. Garrison.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you a handsome man, Mr. Garrison.
What's up, Garrison?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
No, Charlie is a striking reason why nobody gives a fuck where Kenosha is. You have one white guy in the whole fucking city call you, and that's what he sounds like.
Well, he's just fretting for his life.
And he just wanted to listen to the show for free. That's kind of flattering to us that the guy calls in and wants to be on hold to hear us.
Yeah, but it's stupid for him to say it.
I got something on Pluto, though.
All right, go ahead.
I saw a meme that was the picture of Pluto that was transformed into the Death Star. It was cool.
Wow. Yep.
Garrison.
That was very cool.
We got Sam in studio. What's up, Sam?
I don't want to interrupt the Pluto talk, but I got here and I heard the first break, obviously.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that if I was sitting back in the office, I would have to deal with still drunk Adrian all morning.
Really?
I got here and he's in a frat.
Yeah.
Like I walked in the door and he's in the middle of the hallway going, Sammy! Woo! He's sticking his fingers up in the air. His eyes are glassy. His face is already still.
When he came in here, he was on his best behavior. I noticed that.
He's loaded.
He's still loaded.
He's loaded.
He's trying to make believe he's not. He was drinking fucking tequila on a Tuesday night. God bless him.
And now he's all happy because he's celebrating because he feels like he thought he was going to get thrown under the bus. But he felt like you guys were celebrating a little with him.
Sammy Bram muffins.
But he only stopped drinking like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still
lit.
pretty early.
He's lit. He's coming back in now.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Yes.
With a purpose.
He's a drunken sot.
He's jumping on something.
Yes, he's like Noah before God came to him. He was stricken with drunkenness.
Stumbling back in.
Yes.
Adrian, what are you doing, buddy?
You're chewing. Your face is a little red.
I'm having breakfast.
What are you having?
And then he was
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, I thought the worm.
He goes, yeah, man. I walked in and Eric Stengel had me covered on the clip, so easy day for me.
That's not what I said.
Is it?
No.
You sure?
Are you still drunk?
Yeah.
Sam's paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right.
I had fun. It was a nice night.
You're on your best behavior in here. Sam's saying you're acting like a frat guy. So
Were
you
you
leave the
throwing
studio?
up? Were you throwing up air guns when I got here and going woo?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I got excited when you walked in.
Can I make a suggestion, please?
Yes, Eric.
So Adrian does a lot of man on the street stuff for us, and he's drunk. Maybe he should go do some drunk man on the street stuff for us right now. Bring it back. Maybe he got something later.
Yeah, ask him about Pluto. Let's learn about fucking Pluto
with
today.
Adrian couldn't have heard anything he would like to do less than go outside in this heat with a microphone and be entertaining with the drunk shits.
As his hangover is beginning.
Yeah.
And it's got to be done quick.
It'll start in about an hour.
Well, he said it was an easy day, so
Right. You need it on the air today.
Actually, you should take one more shot and then go downstairs and start doing some quick man on the street
I'll
stuff
do that.
about Pluto.
Yeah. Do we have any liquor?
Jesus. Not that I'm aware of.
I can't do another shot.
I'm sure we got something laying around.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, and you got to get the Pluto stuff back to us before Parker Posey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But DL's at 9.
And we're DL.
She's 10.
And she's 10, so.
Yeah, so, you know.
Let me get on that.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the movie, Sam?
Oh, the movie's great.
It's very good.
I mean, the movie's really, really good. We saw it last week, and it's very, like, I thought seeing it again, you know, you don't want to see a movie twice within a week, but it was still like it wasn't boring. It was hilarious. It was really funny.
I was laughing just as hard the second time around.
Yeah, me too.
Did you see John Cena?
Yeah.
Were you happy?
I made a beeline to make sure I said hello to him.
Did he recognize you?
Of course he did.
What did he say?
He said, "Hey man, how's it going?" And then the Bella twins gave me hugs.
Oh, is that who those girls are?
Yeah, one of them is his girlfriend, the other one's her sister.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
I'd like to date the other one.
Well, she's married to a wrestler.
Okay,
who's she married to?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
I feel like I get along with both couples, though.
Yeah.
Cena's scenes were great.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's really good.
And they were saying, like, Apatow was saying that when he was doing table reads for it, that he was making people laugh harder than any of the comics were even laughing.
John Cena was?
Yeah, because John apparently had to go through auditions like anybody else, then reads. Like, they didn't write that for him.
Right.
But, yeah, and the Chinese stuff in the movie, you know, where he slips into Chinese, that's him.
He really knows Chinese.
Yeah, and he just ad-libbed it in.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Judd Apatow was known for letting the guys do a lot of ad-lib.
Yeah, he gives you some room.
And a lot of that ends up making the movies.
Yeah.
So it's his style.
I thought
his style.
Yeah, I thought Cena would have like a 30-second part or something in the very beginning, or just that movie theater scene or something, but he had a significant role.
Yeah, early in the film, absolutely.
Keith Robinson is so fucking funny in that scene.
Yeah.
That's probably really Keith, too.
Oh, he wasn't acting.
No, it's belligerent jerk.
I'm sure Keith Robinson is a fine actor, but that was just Keith Robinson being Keith Robinson.
Yeah.
Right. Amy was good to let people like Keith Robinson and Bob Kelly be who they truly are.
Just creeps.
Yeah, the Bob Kelly line killed.
Yeah, it did.
So, there you have it. Yeah. We got more Pluto stuff.
How pissed off do you think Adrian is that Eric just sent him out in the street while he's still
not as pissed off as the listeners are going to be when it comes back with audio? It's awful.
We don't even have to play it.
Yeah, we're not going to
send him out.
Really, just an exercise.
I don't think we play the audio.
Yeah. As soon as he says it's going to be an easy day, it's like, all right.
God bless him. Tuesday night. Everyone else is looking at their phones like, oh, fuck. All right, maybe I could squeeze out another 15 minutes before I get out of here. Everyone was saying that. I'm going to go back to my hotel. Maybe I could still get 4 or 5 hours sleep. And there's Adrian, not a worry in the world, just pounding fucking shots of tequila.
And he wasn't even miserable this morning. He was literally saying, right before I walked in the studio, that's when I had enough. He was literally saying, man, I got to go to more movie premieres. What?
Well, he said it's his second open bar.
Yeah.
It was his first movie premiere and his second open bar.
But he was more excited that it was his second open bar than his first movie premiere.
Yeah, I just can't put up with it because, like, when Travis and I were 23 in here, it was still in the era of getting bagels and cream cheese thrown at our faces.
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
That was a good era.
It was a good era.
That was a wonderful era.
It was a good time.
It raised us right.
A lot of things got thrown.
Yeah.
Had interns.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I hated someone's shoes one day. I had to throw chocolate-covered strawberries at them.
But that young intern went on to a great career in the recording industry.
Yes, he did.
So, yeah, well,
that was Noah.
A great hit song.
That was Noah.
That's right. He was good.
I hated his shoes.
You did?
Oh, boy, did I.
Well, that was a symbolism of everything you didn't have growing up. The shoes were everything.
That's what it came down to, Sam.
Yeah, I get that.
Those privileged kids.
And everything was symbolized in the shoes on that day.
I cannot lie. You're absolutely 100% right.
Yeah.
Those privileged kids, when I was growing up, drove me nuts.
What were they like?
And I had one right in front of my face, and it brought me back to a time.
They were like suede or velvet or something?
His shoes were like $1,000, remember?
Yeah. Yes.
They were really expensive.
And then they got a good clobbering of chocolate-covered strawberries on top of them.
How pissed was he?
He was upset. They were whatever material they were the type of material that chocolate doesn't come out of easily.
Yeah, there was real scrubbing required.
Yeah.
I tricked him too. I said, "Please, let me see your shoes." And he was all excited that I was paying attention to him and I wanted to see his shoes. And I had a nice chocolate-covered strawberry.
Oh, that's really
down
funny.
on my right side, ready to go.
Just a wind-up in the pitch.
I was a fucking prick, man. Jesus Christ.
You did the right thing in that instance.
You think?
I think so. That's not something for you to look back on and regret.
Tommy in Brooklyn. Well, Tommy's he's a good man. Why read when he could say it himself? Go ahead, Tommy, quickly, please.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
He's an animal. He's drinking tequila, and he doesn't ask for tequila. He just says, what kind of liquor do we have? Teach them a lesson.
Yeah, I mean, I miss being 23 without a care in the world.
So that's what it is. Like
well, when I was up in Rochester doing radio with Brother Weiss, I was Adrian, partying all night and just come rolling in
late.
Sure. Yeah.
That was right, but you should teach them a lesson. Give them something different.
Well, he's still in there eating. But it's good to, like last night, I mean, I had a couple drinks, and I think if you're going to have a couple,
what?
This is champagne and then just a shot. But I'm like, I got to get up tomorrow. I can't do it.
He really is. He's right in there eating.
In the studio
Yeah, he's
eating.
relaxing.
Why is he eating?
I don't know.
Adrian, weren't you supposed to do the man on the street
He
thing?
should be eating crow.
He doesn't even wait until I turn the mic on.
He's talking to a mic that's not on.
Well, he's drunk.
The intern's grabbing me the recorder right now.
Okay.
Oh, good. Adrian's in the position where the intern goes and grabs him the recorder.
And gets everything set for him.
No problem.
Don't eat. We don't want anything to absorb
The
the
guy with the
alcohol.
glasses?
I don't know. Adrian's just making sure.
I like him.
Travis, can you smell the liquor on Adrian?
Yeah.
He really.
It's cool. I'll come in at 7 tomorrow, and it won't be a big deal.
That guy does look like our intern does look like a guy who murdered prostitutes in the 50s. he looks like an older school. He looks like a guy who did it old school though.
Old school serial killer.
Yeah. Like from fucking what's that American Horror Story season 2?
Yeah.
What would be his thing as a serial killer, you think, that guy?
He would be very nice to them, and then he would bludgeon them to death and cut their feet off.
Would he have mommy issues, and that's why
Of course,
he's doing it?
Yeah, he would try to be. He thinks he's helping them and cleansing them, and he would keep a trophy, like one toe.
He's got a shoebox full of severed toes.
Full of severed toes, and it smells, but to him, he can't tell the difference.
And he paints them.
See,
he paints
I
them.
was thinking like a bathtub full of teeth. Like he has to pull their teeth and collect them all.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know what I mean?
I think there's a religious angle to it too.
Until this moment, I thought he was a lesbian. That's a visual joke for the people.
He does look like a lesbian.
Oh, confident Adrian's back at it.
Confident Adrian.
You think he looks like a lesbian?
I love it.
He's great though. He's a good intern.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good kid?
Yeah,
he's very good.
We got good people around
Because he has mentors that teach him not to talk with his mouth full on the air.
That's true.
Is he the one
getting
getting
me a raisin cookie?
Oh, good for you.
No.
Did you find alcohol? Is there anything else around here you can do just to keep
There is, but I have to drive home later today.
Yeah, we have time.
Cool. Then have some for later too.
We got to keep the car fueled up before you go outside and do the man on the street stuff.
No.
And when will you be doing this? Considering we're on the clock
now.
Whenever the talent's producer has everything ready for him.
Yeah, exactly. Richard Speck is going to get the fucking material. Yeah, I'm going to give you this recorder. I'm going to go murder a few nurses.
I always get called a lesbian when I'm in the room.
You could try.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh man, the intern just.
I think you could transition pretty well.
Yeah.
I think you could.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard, probably.
He looks like he already has.
I'm halfway there.
He's got a Chaz Bono vibe. You know what I mean?
A little bit. Well, I don't even know your name.
I'm Derek.
Hey, man.
Hi,
nice
Derek.
to meet you officially.
Yeah.
We see you every day. You do a good job.
You're a hard
Thank
worker.
you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate you noticing.
You
Are
got
you
a
having
very,
fun?
very
Yeah.
unique look.
It's a blast. It's good so far.
You got a perfect part in your hair, too.
Yeah, I try.
All right.
And it's the first time I met Voss, he called me a lesbian too. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's kind of a trend. He calls me serial killer now.
Could you grow some facial hair? Maybe that'll help.
I get like a weird patch on my neck.
That's about it?
Yeah, and I get like this like little weird like mustache.
I mean, that's
really-
the signal. Like, whenever the patch on the neck comes in, he just knows a prostitute needs her throat cut.
It's time.
All right. Well, thank you, brother.
Have a good show, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're trying. Trying to have a good show here.
I want to hear that Whoopi clip.
Yeah,
of
let's
her,
do that.
Because she's been fucking defending Cosby, and something turned her around. I think it was all the pressure or the rape victim saying, I got raped, idiot.
I think one of the alleged victims, was the black lady on CNN, I think it was, yesterday with the big afro, and then Whoopi's like, oh, okay, there are black girls involved with this. I really think there might be a racial thing here with Whoopi.
Maybe, yeah.
And then maybe a lot of, victims of rape maybe have been, blasting her on Twitter and getting a hold of her any way they can, and she's finally gone, oh, Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
So she's changing her tune on Cosby. This is the clip, right? However, Goldberg, okay. Let's
it's coming up right now.
Yeah, let's play it from here.
Here it comes.
What the hell?
I always thought that if you could take somebody to court, then you could have the accuser say, that's who did it, this is what it is. But you're saying that all that is left to these women is the court of public opinion. If this is to be tried in the court of public opinion, I gotta say, all of the information that's out there kind of points to guilt. You have a serial rapist. He's been on the streets for 30 years. I have to say, I thought that, yeah, here's all the information. Take his ass to jail. I find out that from you that that's not possible. So I can't say anymore innocent until proven guilty. Can't say that anymore because there's no way to prove it. We are the only proof that folks have. We're the only backup they have. Right. It looks bad, Bill. Either speak up or shut up.
Wow.
Well, she just gave two options. Either speak up or shut up is an What do you mean? It's supposed to be put up or shut up.
Right.
Speak up or shut up is two.
Right.
That's like either live or die. Well, yeah, those are the options.
Come back here and shut up.
Yeah.
But I mean, people are obviously paying attention to Whoopi saying that, so that puts Bill Cosby in a tough spot.
Yeah, her big dumb moment. It's like, what you finally realized this is what it is?
Yeah.
You didn't know that there was a statute of limitations on rape?
Right. You knew all that before, and you were feeling the heat and the pressure.
Yeah, she just looked ridiculous defending this guy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But,
her big moment. They clap. Ooh.
Whoa, thank you.
Well, if they're going to clap when she says he's a rapist, why weren't they fucking booing her when she was saying he wasn't?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I care. Why do I care what a comedian thinks of Bill Cosby's rape allegations? Who gives a fuck?
But when John Oliver put together the montage of all the people she backed, and I think, and everyone coming down on her for supporting a rape victim, I think
rapist.
I'm sorry, a rapist. Sorry, that I think public opinion really is against her. She has to look after her own brand.
Yeah, exactly. She realized that people are just going, "You're an ass lady."
Yeah.
Well. All right.
Sometimes you just can't dig in.
Mm-hmm.
You dig in for a little while.
And Cosby thanked Whoopi Goldberg on Twitter.
Oh, good. I'll go back and thank her again.
Yeah. Well, now let's see what Cosby does, because it was a quick tweet that just said thanks Whoopi or something like that a couple days ago or a few days ago. Is he still? He doesn't.
I'm sure someone else does his social media.
Where I saw
him.
Well, this is a different. This isn't what I saw, because this account hasn't tweeted since May 16th.
On December 5th, he tweeted to Ben Vereen.
Oh, no.
I heard you, Ben Vereen. Thank you for speaking with great clarity.
Cool. Since I won't. Why did he say that? Thanks, everyone, for speaking up. Since I won't. Since I'm a guy who made a living talking, and I'm being accused of the most heinous shit on earth by 50 people, and I'm just going to sit here quietly when my job is not to be quiet, when I've walked around pop culture telling everybody what they should do and criticizing comedians for saying the word cunt.
Right.
But now that I'm being accused of drugging and raping women, I'm just going to fucking,
keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it under my hat and just be quiet and speak slowly and deliberately. Who's say, fuck you and fuck that dumb silent wife of yours. Tired of this guy.
What does she know? She knows everything, right?
Whether or not she knows,
she has to know everything.
But it's like if you're staying married to a guy who you know was just fucking all, because she's like, I think that they were all consensual.
Right.
She has to admit it. So fuck her too. She's just stupid.
Well, they obviously had some kind of understanding, but she maybe until recently had no idea how dark it was.
I doubt he said he was raped. No, probably not. He probably
then again, some of these accusations came out a long time ago. I mean, she fucking reads the same shit we do.
Yeah.
So that's got to be awkward when all of a sudden she picks up a newspaper or something in her house and is reading this shit.
She's also got a lot more invested too, because she made him. She's been his business manager for forever.
And again, when you invest your life with someone, it's got to be hard to go, like, oh my God, I got to die alone if I leave this. Like, I know that's a horrible thing. But if this was 2 or 3 women, you could write it off if you're the wife. But when it's all of these people saying the same thing, then take that dumb smile off your fucking face while he's being interviewed.
Yeah.
Take that dumb, supportive spouse smile off your face.
Yeah, I think it's more protecting your creation.
That might be. Yeah, maybe.
Well, 3 days ago, Camille Cosby lashed out at Cosby's sexual assault victims. She said his accusers consented to drugs and sex, according to close family sources.
Yeah.
She said that about the victims.
Enough for her.
Yes.
When Cosby had the illegitimate child and that whole thing, first he denied it, and then that all turned out to be true. Didn't he separate from his wife for a little while?
Not sure.
The same source who
Colin's on TV, by the way. He's on Morning Joe.
Hold on, we want to do this real fast.
These movies, there's something that's a little more complicated.
Got a lot of texture. That's what Amy. I'm sorry, Cindy. You took away when you saw it because you actually got to see the movie.
Oh no, I thought it was incredible. And I have a question for you. In the movie, you play Amy's sister Kim, but in real life, Amy has a sister Kim who, in fact, interviewed her for Glamour, who's a producer both on Inside Amy Schumer and on Trainwreck. So was she there every day? Did you feel like you had to live up to the real Kim?
Yeah, she was there every day. And when we first started working together, just sort of talking about the script and improvising and exploring the movie further, Kim was there every day, and she can be quite quiet until you start talking with her. And she was there for a couple of days, and finally I was like, Kim, am I supposed to be like watching you and like doing what you do? And she just went, yeah, you probably should.
I love it. I love it.
I don't think it was so much, in my opinion, so much about being identical to her as it was about like
Colin's sitting there like he's about to say something important,
their relationship as
but he's
sisters.
not going to say anything important.
It's such a beautiful thing to see, and I think it's what we as women should aspire to. The two of them have. They are both incredibly different, but they're sisters at the end of the day. And I realized through reading this script that I hadn't seen a real depiction of sisters in a long time.
Very funny and very real.
Yeah.
Colin looks like Saddam when he was on trial.
On the cover, a couple of other covers as well of Amy that you can see, and really cool lines about who she is as a person and feminism as well. A great issue. Cindy, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you.
So the new issue of Glamour features Amy Schumer
Where's
on the
Colin?
cover. And Trainwreck
I guess that's it.
is in theaters across the country this Friday. This guy's a train wreck. Yes.
Thank him for his honesty.
I can't even look at him.
What did Colin say?
I don't know.
Judd Apatow will be on the show as well. So this is a train wreck.
Oh my God, we got to find out what Colin said.
I don't know what he said.
Because
catch Colin's
it looks really uncomfortable, right?
The New York Story. Oh, how
Yeah,
cool!
I don't want to promote.
Are you serious? But where is that? Jerry.
Do go see it.
Jerry Seinfeld directed this, and you're in it.
Oh, now you're impressed by me.
Exactly.
My brilliant acting in that
I
scene.
think we got to cut the segment short. Colin's getting mad.
This is bad.
We're trying to promote the movie.
I'm talking about the uranium.
It's very important we look nice, that we're okay.
What about the uranium?
We need to know that we're okay. No, we're not talking about that right now. It's too early. You don't know anything about it. Stop.
We'll be right back. You guys keep going. It's okay.
Oh, I got to find out what Colin did because it looked a bit uncomfortable on set there on MSNBC, The Morning Joe, with that Mika bitch. There's something I wanted about. Well, there was the Colin thing. Oh shit! I just lost what I wanted to say there.
I get a little mention in Colin's poster.
You do?
I do, yes.
Oh, that's what we were looking at before.
Yes, I get a little the caption underneath it.
What does it say?
It's hard to read.
But Colin's got a new one-man show about New York starting up very soon. Okay.
Yes. I can't read it. It's just something. He's being arrested, and they quote me as if I'm one of the cops.
Ooh, very nice. Let's go to Brian in Connecticut. Let's say, what do you got there, Brian?
What's up, guys? I can't even believe I got through. Holy Jesus.
Hi, Brian.
Listen, what was the deal with the Wisconsin Kenosha dude? I mean, was that like a troll? Like, what the hell was going on?
Oh, he's probably a little drunk.
I don't know. I think he was. I think he wanted to say something, but then backed out. Or I don't know. Who knows? But what do you got, Brian?
Well, listen, this one's Pluto thing. Now, I get the whole space exploration school. I'm not one of these conspiracy theorists. They're like, we didn't land on the moon or like that. But, I mean, look at that picture of Pluto. You tell me that, I could easily be fooled by that being a picture of the moon with, like, an Instagram stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
No, that's a picture of Pluto. What the hell?
But, like, 9 years, billions, just think of, like I get, Mars, there's kind of an end game there, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to, whether we're going to inhabit it or whatnot, but...
Well, it's just the way that the craft was probably slingshotted around. It's probably going to leave the atmosphere, like the solar system. So the gravity of the other planets throws it, and that's just, they just grab a few pictures on the way out.
You don't think that's an actual picture of Pluto?
Well, no. Listen,
Your phone stinks, by the way.
Probably in.
All right, sir.
Yeah, your phone is hard. All right. I knew what I wanted to say. So I didn't know Amy Schumer was on the front cover of Glamour magazine.
Yes.
And that leads to the Sinead O'Connor thing. Did you hear about Sinead O'Connor?
She was bashing something.
She's trashing Rolling Stone for putting Kim Kardashian on the cover, asking, and this is Sinead O'Connor, what is this cunt doing on the cover?
Like what's again? She just probably was overheard saying that.
No,
but why do you act
she wasn't overheard saying
Oh
that.
no, okay.
No, she posted it on Facebook.
But okay, well that's which is. Okay. The reason I'm saying is why do you all of a sudden act like Rolling Stone is this? Why did you say that when fucking the Boston Bomber was on the cover? You fucking twat.
You shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Rolling Stone has been doing this type of thing forever.
Yeah.
They don't put just rock stars on the cover.
She doesn't belong on the cover of a magazine like that. However, again, they put the Boston Bomber on. That was far more offensive.
Are you related to Sinead O'Connor?
No, we do look similar.
At times.
Enough of Sinead and her fucking easy targets. Who cares about Kim Kardashian? All right, it's a dumb reality show, but it's not exactly a tough target. Oh no, Sinead trashed Kim. Ooh, there's a risky showbiz move. Fuck you.
Didn't she take on the Pope?
That hurt her, yeah.
It's not a risky target.
That was a big one.
Yeah, she has taken on some tougher
but
targets,
now
certainly.
it's like, who cares?
That cover is I'm not a big Kim Kardashian fan, but wow, look at that cover.
She's a big-titted, sexy lady.
Go Google the Rolling Stone cover of Kim Kardashian. That is nice.
Rolling Stone blows. The fucking magazine is always blown. It's boring.
I haven't read an issue in probably at least 10 years.
My parents gave me a subscription. It's the worst gift I ever got.
Did you ever like it? I used to like it.
No, never.
Back in the day when I was like in college and all that.
I hated it in high school. Where's Kiss? Where's Sabbath?
Was it worse than your Van Heusen sweaters?
I would take a truckload of Van Heusen sweaters
over a subscription to Rolling Stone magazine?
Reading Rolling Stone, wearing one?
Never. Horrible magazine. But again, who cares if Kim's on the cover? Like, really? That's the big issue? Gives a fuck.
What else did Sinead O'Connor say, Travis? That was about it?
Yeah, I don't have the article in front
of me. It's right here.
What is this? Why are they...
She called her a cunt.
Why are they blacking that out?
I don't know.
Isn't it a news website? Why are you blocking out what she said? Does it say, what is this cunt, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's profanity, so it's usually blacked out on lots of websites.
I know, but it's stupid if you're a news site, especially. I don't smile much because it causes wrinkles. What is this cunt? I don't smile much because it causes wrinkles doing on the cover of Rolling Stone. Music has officially died? Who knew it would be Rolling Stone that murdered it?
I could have told you that in 1990. I could have told you that years ago. It would be Rolling Stone that murdered it.
Simon Cowell and Lewis Walsh can no longer be expected to take all the blame. Bob Dylan must be fucking horrified, I guess that was supposed to say.
Well, I'm curious as to how Bob Dylan feels about this. Bob, what's on your mind? Exactly. Fuck him, too.
Yeah, come on, you can't. Bob Dylan's great.
He's fine.
Let's do a little Tangled Up in Blue.
He's written a lot of great songs.
I like Bob Dylan. Whatever. Sinead O'Connor, relax.
Yeah.
It's Rolling Stone magazine. They've been doing this forever.
Again, they put the fucking bomber on the cover. That's where you should have made that angry tweet.
Yeah, let's see some past covers.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. But
Kim Kardashian is not gray. All right, fine.
You could argue that he was a major news story and she's not.
Yeah, it's true. But she's also a major pop culture figure. Again, I don't watch the show. I've never seen an episode, but
do we know why she's even on the cover? Well, I mean, what's in the magazine about Kim Kardashian?
I'll look it up.
What's the angle?
Probably just an interview.
Yeah.
Just a regular, wow, look at Miley Cyrus on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine.
It's a boring magazine. It's always been a boring magazine. I understand it's prestigious. Lena Dunham was on the cover.
Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, they're doing
There's been a lot of non-music covers.
Louis. The Stones, Bruno Mars.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's a big place to be.
There you go. The Bomber. Macklemore. Whatever happened to Macklemore?
I don't know. That guy's terrific. Should we break? Should we get DL?
Yeah. Is he here?
No, but he will be shortly.
Let me just take one more call from this guy who wants to talk about El Chapo. Brian in Oklahoma. Go ahead. Before the break. What do you got? Brian. Oh, Brian.
Yeah, bye.
That's it for you.
I'm hearing Adrian still has not left the office. I just got an update. I just have Adrian is still in the office. He's not focused.
Oh, Adrian.
He was told to go do something.
Yeah, why wouldn't he do it?
I think he's trying. I just think
the brain... hard. No, he made it in. He
become too soft around here, I think.
I know.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got DL Hughley coming in probably next. He's promoting Caroline's tonight through Saturday.
He's a great comedian, DL.
Love him.
Always topical, always his funny shit on whatever's going on. He's a very prolific guy.
Love when he comes in and hangs with us.
Dennis Falcone wants you to have that.
It's a tumor.
It's the Rolling Stone magazine with Kim Kardashian on the cover.
Oh.
Kim, inside her real world. That's what the Rolling Stone's doing, I guess. There's an ad for sex and drugs and rock and roll. With,
huge big ad.
No Bobby in that one, but Bobby's making a lot of the advertising, which is good.
Yeah, the main poster is John Corbett, Elizabeth Gillies, and Dennis. But it's really
It got a really good review in the Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, it did. They actually read that. Yes, the guy Tim Goodman reviewed it. He loved it.
The King of Comedies in the latest issue of Rolling Stone magazine. Big article with Judd Apatow.
Oh, okay.
A lot of pictures from Trainwreck. So, well, I'm just trying to find the Kim Kardashian thing real fast. There she is. All right, she got some nice pictures, and wow, it's a lot of pages.
Yeah, I like her.
You like Kim? What? Yeah. Just to look at?
Yeah.
Not as a person, right?
You should really try to watch that reality show. It's
what, the Kardashians?
Yeah,
it's on in my house from time to time. I've watched. It's boring as all fuck. It drives me nuts because I don't understand why it's so popular and so successful.
Biggest show on TV.
Because nothing happens. They sit around half the time on their phones looking down.
I know.
I have no interest.
But
why is it so popular?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Hey, you know what? My kids,
I don't know why fucking ecstasy's popular, but it doesn't mean I'm going to go out and take it. I have no idea.
He's right.
It's not. It's one of those weird things.
Why did that hit? That's all. I
don't know.
I'm fascinated by that. I want the answer to that.
And like my kid, a 10-year-old, got like the Kim Kardashian app, and I asked why. Do you know who she is? And they just know she's famous, but they don't know for what, and they've never seen the show. But they're just a part of pop culture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does massive ratings, not just.
I know.
Not just good ratings. It's just off the hook. It's crazy, that phenomenon. So, DL Hughley's 15 minutes out. So, all right, we'll take a break. Jimmy's got a bunch of dates. He's going to, I think, Albuquerque this weekend, right?
Yes, for Saturday for that benefit at the Hispanic the Cultural Center, and then I'm in Levity Live next weekend for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss Colin's premiere, but I will see it probably on that Sunday. And then Seattle, the makeup date, August 13, 14, 15. I can't wait to get out there.
Oh, finally, the Seattle thing's coming around. Great.
Houston and Dallas, the August 21st, 22nd. And then I'm doing a few of the oddball dates. I'm doing Caroline's. Come to the ones you want.
JimNorton.com for all those dates.
Yeah.
And we'll be back.
It was amazing, so I'm really thrilled.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool to hear. DL Hughley next. Stay there. Waiting for DL Hughley to make his appearance.
Yep.
We're all a little messy today. I just spent that whole time in the bathroom. My butt hurts. Fucking hurt. I
was. You didn't shit.
I was taking. Oh God. I was taking a leak, and there was a moment there. I'm like, oh my God, I think I might shit my pants.
Yeah.
And then I went into the stall. I was in there struggling for like 10 minutes. Travis, you missed a good time last night. You're the only one that's completely. Well, no, Jimmy's used to staying up late in general too, so Jimmy's all right.
I'm tired.
No, Eric didn't go, right?
And Eric.
Yeah.
But why didn't you go, Travis?
When we got the invite, I was out of the country, so it took me a few days to respond to Roland. He had already submitted the list,
so they couldn't just put you on.
We could have got you on the list.
No, it wasn't a big deal.
We would have figured it out.
It's not like a huge thing.
Out of the country. Ooh.
I know, mysterious.
Someone's trying to join ISIS.
No, smuggling things in for your boss.
That's right.
Oh, the Kinder eggs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's illegal.
They were a big hit with my kids, Travis.
Sure they were. I mean, I don't know where you got them, but I'm sure they were a big hit.
A big hit. And that chocolate is very, very
delicious.
Delicious, yes. Piers Morgan loves their chocolate.
He's not lying.
And you can't get those here at all?
No, they're illegal.
They're and
you can get them,
but they're illegal.
People got a hold of me on Twitter. You can get them.
It's a tiny toy encased in food.
But the toy isn't that tiny. It's you can't choke on that.
Yeah,
you can't choke on those.
But is there an egg inside, or is it actual?
No, it's egg shaped. So they call it a Kinder egg.
Mm-hmm. The chocolate is the egg shaped, and then inside is a little capsule.
They sell knockoff.
And in the capsule is a little toy.
Yeah, you can buy knockoffs in the States, but there's like a centimeter line through the middle that's like not connecting the two pieces of chocolate.
Oh God, enough with the chocolate. Fucking kids choke, they choke.
Yeah, it's like, what's the big
Fucking
deal?
life.
Yeah.
They're not
Just
choking.
get
I
another
get,
one.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't ban the whole country. I can't eat a Kinder Egg.
Yeah.
I like a good Kinder Egg with a treat in it.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Like put together the toy?
Yes, I do.
I like
What kind of
surprises.
treats do you like inside?
I don't know, whatever the surprise is. I
Maybe
like
a little
this.
Minions?
Yeah, well, like their themed.
toy?
Like, do you have like a favorite
Yes.
theme one?
Yeah, the ones Travis brought back. Well, might have brought back illegally.
The ones
from-
that I've seen.
Yeah, right, of course.
seen them.
Maybe a Star Wars figure.
They were Minions.
Sure, yeah.
Hi, Chewie.
You like Star Wars figures?
Ugh, all right. I've had enough of that fucking franchise. Up to here with Star Wars.
Well, it's not going away anytime soon.
No, it's a good
They're
movie.
starting to pump. They're pumping it up even more now.
I don't mind J.J. Abrams. I just have such a disgust for the way Lucas fucking wrecks everything.
Well,
with
then you
his,
should be excited for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just over it. Enough with this fucking Force.
When do we get to see the Star Wars?
No.
December.
Oh, we're getting
December.
there.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting there. In time for Christmas.
Ugh. Fucking enough. Most overrated franchise in fucking history.
It's been around our entire lives, though.
Yes.
Overrated?
Yes.
Those three movies?
They were very good.
They were great.
First two were really
What's a better
good.
trilogy?
I don't know about trilogies, to be honest with you. Who cares? Trilogies.
Well,
the third one was
Godfather.
okay.
Godfather was a trilogy.
Yeah, the first two Godfathers were masterpieces.
Yeah,
and the
but
third one was
Return of the
shit.
Jedi is a little better than Godfather 3.
Well, can I guess another
Yeah, but
trilogy?
it's not worse, better than God. But the fucking. Oh yeah, okay, I should
Empire?
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I guess another trilogy?
Yes.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a trilogy
that was-
officially?
that was 4.
Ah, what is it in the trilogy category? Even though there's 4.
It was until the 4th one came out.
But can't they just say that's still a trilogy?
Well, but then
Why would they fuck up the whole trilogy thing by making a 4th film?
the 4th film was terrible too. The Crystal Skull. And then what about James Bond? That was a trilogy until they made 22
So,
other
yeah,
movies.
exactly.
Oh, so
It's a series.
So to say trilogy is just nonsense.
Well, yeah.
Young. And then the way they make the young awful actor, the young Darth was terrible.
It was terrible.
Ugh, fucking
like,
can't stand George Lucas.
Hayden
He's
Christensen?
no, Lucas is awful. George Lucas is awful.
Yeah, I mean, nobody considers those. The third one was good.
Wasn't the kid a bad boy recently?
Yeah.
He's
the
now
little
grown
kid.
up and he was driving 120 miles an hour or something.
Drag racing, and then I think.
Did you hear about this?
The
We never
little
talked about it on our show.
Yeah, the one who played him in Phantom Menace, the little version, right?
Right. The cute little kid is now, he grew up to be...
Jake Lloyd.
He's not cute anymore. Actor arrested after... Yeah, they were chasing him through Hollywood.
Fucking...
That little cute kid right there.
He's adorable. That whole franchise just sickens me. I'm so tired of it. Jar Jar. The fact that in this day and age, that asshole would put a character like Jar Jar Binks in. He fucking stinks.
I think you're letting your hatred for the prequels really ruin those three.
No,
great
the
movies.
Ewoks.
And you gotta respect...
And the fucking cantina scene, which I will never stop.
You don't like the
Even
cantina
Jabba the
scene?
Hutt blue. Fucking blue. It's a big toy. Big giant slug toy. Han Solo.
There was an article yesterday that some parents are complaining that they saw like a slave Princess Leia toy in the kids section of like their toy store, and that it's just too much. The kids shouldn't be seeing that.
But he took a chance with some of these
I'm
characters.
sure he'll take it out. You know, you make fucking Greedo shoot first.
Yeah.
That's Lucas in a nutshell. Change your original work to make Greedo shoot first. Fucking jizzbag.
I've heard you get mad about so many things. You're so pissed about Greedo
I'm just
shooting
annoyed
first.
because it's a whole thing. I'm
It is a big
annoyed
deal.
about this fucking cartoon character, kid toy making shit.
I know.
It's annoying for someone to go back and.
Oh, he's sick. The Stormtroopers are great. Darth Vader is one of the greatest creations ever.
Yes.
Vader's amazing. Han Solo is amazing. Chewbacca was great.
You're
Even
gonna love the
fucking
new one.
I'm not saying I won't. I mean, I'm giving credit where it's due. The first one was a great movie, and the second one was a great movie, and the third one was okay.
But look at that rubber mask there. That looks very believable.
Oh my god! But again, they didn't have CGI, so
Look at Greedo. That looks very
Yeah,
believable.
exactly.
Greedo is awesome.
You should be excited. I mean, JJ's doing a lot. He's staying away from CGI. It's a lot of like real props, real puppets.
I'm sure he'll be phenomenal.
You're gonna Greedo. Look at Greedo.
Well, again, it was
What?
76 or 77, so
But I think that better technology and than that in 76. No, that's just a horrible Halloween mask that the character's wearing.
Oh, look, the elephant with the horn. Oh.
And they went back and they replaced a bunch of those guys in the cantina with other ones that were even worse. Like awful creatures and made
It's so hard to watch those movies and
Yeah.
then see those digital scenes that Lucas just peppered in.
Because he stinks, that's why. Because he fucking stinks, and he wants to make kids' toys. Jar Jar.
Well, there's
The fact that got
there's
through.
there's a lot of money in kids' toys, though. Jimmy.
I understand that, and I'm not
Lot
saying
of money.
financially. I'm not saying he's a stupid man. Oh, look at this! Who the fuck would put this in a modern and think that was good? That's an embarrassment. And I know that I'm not breaking new ground saying Jar Jar Binks sucks, but it's angering.
You just can't let it go.
Not
really take
let it go. Let it go.
It wrecks the whole franchise. That's who he is.
Well, now you got to deal with Mike in Akron. Deal with Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
What's up, Opie?
Hey.
Hi, guys. Hey, just calm down about Jar Jar because JJ said that in the new movie you will see either his corpse or his skeleton, which makes everyone very happy.
I understand that.
So JJ's going to have a little fun with that.
But everyone
in the new
hated
movie.
this fucking thing. It wasn't cute, and it wasn't engaging. It was hateable.
Do you feel like he should have tested it a little bit with some audiences before really committing to it?
He didn't care. He paid for it himself.
I just feel like his judgment sucks, and he's a cornball.
No, I just think he just said that he was going to make this one for kids and not fans who grew up with the movie.
He's a cornball.
He was stupid, and it was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
You know who he is?
The 3D version was even worse.
Star Wars Christmas special. That's all you need to know.
But Lucas didn't do that. But that Christmas special.
Oh, he didn't do that.
Nothing to do with that.
Corrected on that.
One of the worst shows ever made.
That's why it never came out.
Yeah, they buried that fucking thing.
And if you look at
I think there's 4 copies still remaining.
It's
That's
on
it.
YouTube.
Oh, they finally made its way to YouTube?
And if you watch it, Carrie Fisher looks high as a kite in that movie, in that special.
We used to have the cartoon Boba Fett.
That was awesome.
All right.
That was cool.
Thank you, sir. Let me say hi to Wendy in Florida. Wendy, go ahead.
Wendy?
Oh, my God.
Wendy.
It's the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I totally agree with Jimmy. They're terrible.
I didn't think they were terrible. I did like them. I'm just saying I think that it's overrated. But the first 2 were very good. Really good, actually.
I have an 8-year-old son, and he saw on Return of the Jedi the other night. He looked at me like I was insane.
No, it's a good movie. I mean, The Return of the Jedi is a really good movie.
But some of the stuff just doesn't hold up for these younger kids, I guess.
Yeah.
No, the technology of their brains are just not.
in the 70s.
More importantly, we found our 4th female listener, Wendy!
I have to tell you guys make my day every day.
Of course we do.
I get up every morning and cannot wait to get in my truck to drive to work.
Lap our asses some more.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I bet you look at the radio and say, "Go ahead, make my day." What movie? Quick.
It's awesome. The most entertainment I have had.
Of course we are. Thanks, Wendy.
Does anybody know what movie that is?
Star Wars.
It wasn't Star Wars, yeah. Let's go to Andy in Boston. Thank you. Andy.
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
Let me tell you, I know a little something about Boston today. Can I share it with the people?
Yes, the police chief did not do a particularly good job
raising a son.
Oh,
no
boy.
shit.
Or the captain, whatever that guy was.
Besides that, the remains of a 75-foot snow pile is no more officially.
Wow.
The snow from winter is finally done in Boston. They had a 75-foot pile of snow. They just piled it up. I forgot exactly where. And yesterday, officially, it's finally gone. I guess they were paying attention to this pile forever. Yeah. That's what I know about Boston today, Andy. Go ahead.
Well, first off, that pile fucking sucks. It's been a news story for weeks, and no one really gives a shit.
Well, a pile of snow that makes it into the middle of July. I mean...
All right, Jimmy. I was just calling because
I need to see clips of this now because I was up there in Boston. They enjoy a good story. I bet you they really just fucking killed everyone with that one. Oh, that's funny, Jimmy.
We were getting beaten over the head with it, but
yeah, go ahead.
I went to college with the Anakin Skywalker kid, and he was a fucking party animal.
Well, wouldn't you be if you were Anakin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had an apartment really close to campus, so the first couple weeks of college, he just had a couple big parties, and they were blowouts. That kid is a ton of fun.
Well, I don't think the cops think he's a ton of fun as they were chasing him around.
Yeah.
Little car chase recently. Yeah. And then someone else is saying Anakin Skywalker, his biggest regret in life was taking on that role. Do you know the answer to that, Justin?
No.
Thank you, Andy. I'm going to go to Sean and whoa, nice. Sean, Palo Alto, checking in.
So guys like Jimmy, like grown men, bash that kid his entire life, invented their rage on this.
But Jimmy doesn't have.
I was thinking more of the teenager, not the kid.
Yeah, Jimmy didn't have a problem with the kid.
I wasn't thinking of the kid at all, actually.
Right.
Yeah, no one has a problem with the actual kid. Everyone has a problem with the horrible character and the storyline and the plot. So he had to constantly fear how him and the other buffoons ruined the legacy of Star Wars. And there's an article where he talks about that he regrets that so much.
Oh,
okay. His entire teenage year made fun of death threats from grown men telling him how horrible of an actor he was, that he ruined Darth Vader. He has nothing positive to say about those movies.
Well, I was thinking more of the teenage one who played him the big with the phone. Hayden, yeah, he was older, and I thought they should have gotten a better actor.
Yeah, but he was easy on the eyes.
Yeah, they wanted easy on the eyes, Jimmy.
That's just
you would have been perfect for the role. They should have fucking got you.
Shit,
teen heartthrob.
Exactly. That's exactly what he was doing. A toy salesman, a heartthrob. But fine, do that. But then just don't say you're making a movie with fucking Star Wars type integrity.
But you're easy on the eyes, Jimmy. You could get some of these roles.
That's right. I am very easy on the eyes.
You're very easy on the eyes.
Tired of my dreamboatness not being recognized. For Pete's sake, I'm a looker.
Did you see the article I just sent you over there?
Yeah, I have it.
All right.
Take a look at the little.
Thanks, Sean.
Put on the screen the young Anakin Skywalker kid.
Oh, he quit acting. Wow.
He quit acting because of this. His life turned into a living hell. But look at him. He looks like the kid that was in high school that was like a white supremacist kid.
Well, he showed up at like a Comic-Con, and I remember this article. He just didn't want to be there.
No.
But maybe he needed the money, or he was trying to jumpstart his acting again.
No,
I don't know. That's a few years ago.
Those probably paid very well for him since he doesn't do that kind of stuff.
Right.
He probably got a good paycheck.
But that's not what he looks like nowadays. Now he has like facial hair and shit.
What a cute boy.
He was adorable.
The kid from Gump was good. In 6th Sense. Why couldn't they get one of those fucking kids?
Have you seen him now?
No.
Oh, God.
Why?
His eyes are too small for his face. Or something.
He also got very big.
What movie was he just in?
I forget.
The Entourage movie?
He was in.
Yes.
He had a cameo in
something
something. Was it? No. Something else.
He was just in Entourage.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I think he was like
Haley.
Yeah, Haley Joel
Osment.
Is it?
Oh, that's him. Yeah.
His eyes are too small for his face.
Yeah, he's an odd-looking guy.
Oh my God!
I don't believe. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he's the type of guy that looks like the adult version of the kid.
Yeah. Oh my God!
He was adorable.
He's an odd one.
His eyes never developed or something.
Yeah, there's something.
What the hell happened?
But when I was a kid and I saw the first Star Wars for the first time, Darth Vader scared the living shit out of me. And then the big bad guy, Grand Moff Tarkin, who was in charge of the Death Star, that was the guy who told Darth Vader what to do. So that guy was even scary. It's like Darth Vader, the scariest guy, was listening to this other guy. So those two guys scared the hell out of me.
Peter Cushing. I mean, the fact that had Peter Cushing in it was great.
Peter Cushing. So then when they do the prequels, you get a whiny little bitch to play Darth Vader and completely ruins the character.
Obviously, we're having fun, but that was just stupid.
It was really bad.
Really stupid on his part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going for a heartthrob.
Yeah.
Because then you look at the later films and you're like, he's just a whiny bitch wearing a helmet.
Yeah. And what was that one line he gave? I'm Darthing it up in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Was that the line officially? Something
yes, it
like
was.
That,
He had,
All right.
Darthing it up.
We're going back to Canada.
Darthing it up in this motherfucker.
What happened to D.L. Hughley? I heard he was only a few minutes out.
That's what I heard.
And we got a text message from Adrian. I'll go to you in a second.
Roland always gives bad time info. He's in the elevator.
Right.
Meanwhile, the guy's in the elevator in his hotel.
Right.
Coming down.
He just landed at JFK, but according to Roland, he's downstairs signing in.
In traffic.
He's waiting for his bag at a carousel, but according to Roland, he's walking down the hall.
Yeah, I know. We're still waiting for Bobby Christina to come. She sits in the bathroom.
Right. The Canada guy fucking hung up. He's saying they use those capsules from the Kinder Eggs, Travis, to smuggle drugs into the good old U.S. of A.
How many can you get in there in a Kinder Egg?
Well, the capsules are inside. The Kinder Eggs are relatively... You're not going to get a Kinder Egg in your ass, Jimmy. Oh. No fucking way. But inside is a little capsule. And
you can get the capsule in.
And you can get some drugs in those capsules.
Yeah.
Show them a capsule. What was the text you got from Adrian, Eric?
Adrian just texted me and said, I found a guy with no tongue on the street who claims to have recorded the first rap record. Think he would be good to bring in studio?
Yes! Bring him up!
Okay. Yeah, that's weird because Roland just called me and said Adrian's still in the office.
Really?
Do we have time to bring in the guy with no tongue? You gotta bring
exactly. Get some stamps, too. Let's really make this entertaining. Exactly. Show some old Kiss videos. Put a vagina on the table.
Why does he have to ask?
Yeah,
of course.
He's coming down. He's in the office.
Who?
Adrian is?
Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, my God.
So I don't know.
So he gave up on the guy with no tongue? What's going on today?
If it's even true.
Let me.
If he never went down, where's the guy with no tongue?
I don't know. Let me say hi to Johnny's back. John in Canada, go ahead. I blew up your call already, but can you add to it?
Yeah, no. I'm
Johnny boy!
Hey, Joey! No, this Kinder Egg thing, I can't even look at one of these fucking things without thinking about it being in somebody's ass. Our clients up here...
That's how I feel about hands.
Our clients up here, they use those little capsules and they stuff them with drugs, and we call it pooping. They'll stick them in their ass to smuggle them into the jails and into when they come into custody in the police station.
Yeah, I think they're perfect.
Oh, that's a pretty big egg. I was under the impression that Kinder
Egg... No, that's a supersized Kinder.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not a normal...
no, that's not your normal
Kinder Surprise egg.
No, I've seen 4 of them taped end to end. That's my record.
In someone's ass?
Yeah.
It's like anal beads.
Jesus.
No, I shit you not. They get it in there.
Maybe they were just regular eggs. They look like Kinder eggs and they got pulled out.
The capsule's probably about...
an old doity colon.
The capsule's about, I would say, 1 inch to 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And they'll stuff them with whatever they want. They stuff them with everything from tobacco to heroin.
For kids? Whatever. Perfect. He's a fucking kid. You open up, there's a little teeny needle. You have to assemble it yourself. Adrian, where's the guy with no tongue?
Yeah.
I came back up.
Hold on, let me get you on the mic there, Adrian. There you go.
I came back up to try and see how the audio recorder came out, which was not well, and to see if we could bring him up. He's still down there. Said he would come up, but he has no ID of any kind.
He has no tongue or ID.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
what did he have? One accident? Was he fucking trying to eat his license? Something happened?
Let's bring him up.
And he's claiming he recorded the first rap song? What song?
The first rap record.
Yeah. Rap record? Well, what was it?
It's an old song called I Can't Taste Shit. My lips are dry. What should I do? Because you can't lick them.
We want the guy up.
You never heard that? Okay. Yeah. What year was it, did he say?
No, I couldn't really understand a lot of what he was saying because he has no tongue.
You sure he said rap record?
Yeah.
He probably meant something else.
And what do you mean you got a bad what do you mean you got a bad recording of the guy?
I got a decent video of him, just a quick 10-second video, but the recorder I was using, the levels were off.
Why? Because you're drunk?
Yeah.
That's fine. Can we hear that?
Yeah. The recording I took, video.
What did you use to record it?
My phone.
Oh,
That was the first rap record? That was it.
What do you mean? At least you got the important parts.
Go back down and fix the levels in the recorder and do this properly.
That's what I came up here for.
Of course, go down
fucking
and do whatever
ISIS
you
makes
can.
better fucking burning alive videos than you do with an iPhone.
Travis, you bothered that Adrian's here drunk?
No, let him have his fun.
Let him have his fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's great.
It's fine. He's lucky it's not 5 years ago.
No kidding. It would play out a little differently.
A lot different.
A lot differently. I'm being polite. Yeah, let him have his fun. What the hell?
How do you not have... Where's the recording equipment? How is it not ready to go?
Here comes Sam. Here he comes.
What is this?
I'm sure it is ready to go.
Oh, probably right.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Who, Adrian?
Yeah.
Just hanging. It's cool. I'll come in late tomorrow.
I wish he was just hanging like David Carradine. His fucking pants around his ankles. Fucking
wearing some lingerie.
Exactly, a pair of fishnets and cum all over his the arch of his foot.
Some crotchless panties. Sam, what's going on? What's the lay of the land? I haven't been down that hall today.
I know. Travis isn't telling the truth. He's so pissed at Adrian.
Really?
He's so annoyed at this whole thing. He doesn't want to give him the attention, though.
I say let him have his fun.
I'm not going to give him.
I'm with Travis. Let him have his fun.
No, that's not what Travis's opinion
is. No,
is.
I see it in Travis's face. Travis thinks Adrian should just have fun today.
Adrian,
take a day for himself.
Adrian should just enjoy it.
Travis is saying differently.
Travis!
You think Travis is thinking differently?
Yeah, Travis is rightfully annoyed at everything that's going on, but
I think Travis is on point. Let him have fun. Let him have his fun.
That's not what he doesn't want. Travis doesn't want to give Adrian the attention.
Oh.
That's because Travis is a father and knows what it's like to deal with a 5-year-old. So he doesn't want to acknowledge the bad behavior.
So what's going on with Adrian today?
He fucking showed up at 7 o'clock in the morning drunk. That's what's going on with Adrian today.
Sam.
And he's the guy who throws E-Rock under the bus every time he's 30 seconds late.
That's true.
Right?
That's very true.
It happens, though. Come on. Everyone should,
I can't remember the
have
last
one of
time a
those
staff
days.
member came in at 7 and didn't get shit.
Yeah. That happens, Travis.
But he's the product of his environment. It's not that type of place anymore.
Adrian's coming back.
You're saying mommy and daddy are a little more lackadaisical?
Yeah. Well, you know how it is. It's like the first and the second kid always get, like the rough upbringing, and then by the time the fifth kid comes,
sailing
comes around, they don't give a shit anymore.
Breezy.
Travis and me were never late. Roland was crying at one point on the air.
No, there was fear.
Yeah.
There's no fear here anymore.
Was that you, Jimmy?
Yeah. Was that the meat bar?
Yeah, that's a fucking meat bar, unblocked colon gasser.
Fucking a hunk of bison just flew across the room.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nice.
Some things don't change.
I'm sorry, Travis, that I'm too old to give a shit. I know what you're trying to say. I'm just too old to give a shit.
Yeah, it's a different place.
It's a different world now. Adrian?
Yeah, you guys
why
are
aren't you
pissed at me?
downstairs with the fucking no-tongue guy?
Because I heard that everyone was upset with me.
You see?
See what?
First of all, you're still slurring and not focusing your eyes. And second of all, it's been an hour and our guest hasn't showed up yet. And instead of having man on the street stuff or anything, we've got hey guys, I was waiting for the intern
Well, I
to
was
get my
going to go back
recorder.
out, but then you came back in and started talking about me.
Just go back out.
You just go back out.
Should have been out. It's a nice hot day.
Yeah, we kind of needed you. We kind of needed you today. With DL Hughley running late.
DL's 35 minutes late.
A lot of us are tired today because of the train wreck.
He's in the elevator
premiere.
right now.
Which building elevator?
Was that Roland or you saying
This
that?
building?
Roland just told me he pulled up. They just got him. He's in the elevator.
That means he's at Starbucks somewhere.
Yeah.
That's fine, but now it's
no, 15 minutes.
No,
out.
he's really.
He said that at 5 of.
He's really right there.
In Roland's defense, he was told that.
I understand.
Yeah.
No.
So he's just passing on the message.
I understand.
All right, Adrian, why don't you go do something?
Go get the. Is the tongue guy still there? All right, keep.
Adrian's poor behavior was met with opportunity and he still didn't take it.
Right. Troy?
Yeah.
Now Troy wants in. Yes, Troy.
You know what we're saying, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I want to see the guy with no fucking tongue.
Of course we want to see him. Now Adrian's coming back in. Why is he coming back in?
I don't know.
Why are you coming back in?
Because I'm not going to not defend myself.
Do you have a job to do?
How do you
Yes, you
defend
are.
yourself?
You're going to not defend yourself.
Go get the tongueless
Can we
guy.
get him up here?
He's got no ID.
He's a drunk trying to defend himself?
Kenny can get him up here, can he? If he said Roland has to facilitate it.
I don't know if Parker Posey wants to, hang with a homeless guy with no tongue.
Well,
how could you not?
We could end the show with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Adrian plans to get someone up with no ID.
And no tongue.
Yeah.
So then the guy can't even explain.
He can't take a 30-second iPhone video.
That's right, he can't.
Sir, where's your ID?
All right, now there's a reason to, continue listening to the show today. We might have a guy with no tongue. Exactly.
I want to meet this guy.
Yeah, of course. What's your thoughts on Adrian? He should have a day, right?
Yeah, I mean, what?
I agree with Travis. Adrian should have a day.
He's a goofball. You know what I mean? But
give him a day.
He's a hard worker. He delivers on other stuff.
I'm following Travis's lead. If Travis thinks that Adrian,
my lead.
If Travis thinks that Adrian should have a day, he should have a day.
What happened to even a couple of years ago when Sal called in and said, "Oh, there was a hurricane, so I couldn't come in today," and we fucking tore him a new asshole. Maybe that was wrong then.
The times they are changing. Going back to some.
Can he comment?
Is this guy a homeless guy with no tongue?
Kenny's slurring too.
I don't know. He just
Kenny's
said,
tired.
We just heard a guy with no tongue. I don't know if he said homeless. Did he?
I don't know if
I don't know, but like,
if he has no ID, I would assume he's homeless.
I got to go to the security boss, and like,
you're tired.
Can you just stay with this guy when he comes up? Will they give you permission to do that?
Will you vouch for the tongueless guy?
I don't know if I have the authority without.
Can we find this out though? Because this would be great.
Can we just tell the people that we found a tongueless guy and they would understand?
Yeah, we need to get the tongueless guy.
I'll see what I can do.
How bad do you want to take it out, Kenny?
Poor Kenny. Look at him. Look at his eyes.
I don't want to touch no homeless tongueless guy.
You don't have to touch him.
You don't have to touch his
You don't
tongue.
have to touch
There's no
the guy. We just want to get him up here. DL Hugley to save the day. You guys don't have to leave.
No, they should leave. Hi, DL.
What's up, DL? We're discussing some things, DL.
Always.
We found a guy downstairs in Times Square. He has no tongue, and we're trying to get him up here. And he claims that he made the first rap record.
Really?
Not the first rap song, the first rap record. But he has no tongue, so we don't know what that.
Then he's responsible for white people saying nigga, huh?
Yes,
and he made the first rap record.
He's his grandmaster. That's his name.
Yeah, it's always funny because they always go, well, we learned how to say nigga from hip hop. Like, what came first, nigga or Grandmaster Flash?
I got it from Richard Pryor.
Right.
That was where I got it from.
Yeah, but your father didn't.
No. My daddy did not say the word DL Hughley.
He didn't?
No.
No.
Not even when he came home and saw that guy in bed with his mom. And he wanted to.
My grandma said colored, though.
Really? Yeah, that ain't. We've been everything.
She said colored, but I mean, she wasn't, I swear to you, she wasn't racist. It was just, that's all she knew.
African American, Negro. I just, just give me the memo on what we are next. I don't.
Yeah, no, my dad absolutely never said the word.
He never did.
Nope.
Wow.
Unless he said it outside the house.
Then you're
I don't
the
really
one.
say it. I'm not one of those guys that don't really say it. I'm not comfortable saying it.
No,
it's the only reason why I don't really just throw it out there.
Here's the thing. I just think that a lot of people have had that experience. Like, I don't think a lot of people have. I should say, I don't think a lot of people have had that experience. I think most people have heard it from somewhere. It wasn't in hip hop. Like, I guess the word came up for the first time in American literature in the 1800s. Well, Sugar Hill Gang came in the late 70s. So it was before, rap.
Sure. Right.
So it's just it's hilarious to me, but it's hilarious. Everybody gets worked up about, man. Like, I guess now, what everybody, what the media is telling me how beautiful Caitlyn Jenner is, but how manly Serena Williams is.
Fuck, were you? Oh, that was your tweet.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant fucking tweet, by the way.
Wait.
So I retweeted that yesterday off of somebody else.
The chick that's a man, there used to be a man, is beautiful.
Yeah.
But the woman is not.
The beauty is, I'd fuck both of them. That's the beauty.
That's a great statement on the mainstream media, though.
Yeah, but it was clearly the mainstream media. It was the New York Times, it was the New York Post, it was Vanity Fair.
You got to be really careful how you talk about Caitlyn Jenner for some reason.
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
They're just afraid of saying the wrong thing. It's not even based in sincerity. It's people being afraid of getting in trouble for saying the wrong thing.
I don't get it.
And now it's getting more and more confusing because Caitlyn Jenner is seeing another transgender, I think.
Well, here's the thing that's funny to me.
Really confusing.
Is she was on ABC for 5 minutes. I mean, for 2 hours telling everybody she's becoming a woman. I was like, this chick ain't been in a woman 5 minutes. She already talking a lot. So it's and why would you give up being a white man for anything? Like, I don't understand.
To be an old white woman.
Oh, I don't get that. Like, he ain't gonna like when he find out he making 78 cents to every dollar he used to. That ain't gonna be fun.
And I know he loves to play golf.
Yeah.
So how awkward?
At Calabasas.
How awkward is that? Now he walks up to the ladies' tees?
Yeah.
Or does he stay with the, and plays from the tips with the rest of the guys?
The thing about it is, like, when men get older, we produce more estrogen. Women get older, they produce more testosterone. So Bruce could have saved the money and just waited. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
He's close.
Look at Madonna. So she looked like William Dafoe. So every time she come on, I think, why does Sergeant Elias have on hot pants?
Yeah, you should have seen when Tom Berenger was up here. She threw him off some little Asian girl. It was really uncomfortable.
And ESPN defends giving Caitlyn Jenner the Arthur Ashe Award at the ESPYs and applauds her enormous courage.
Here's the thing.
But what about the college basketball girl who died?
Lauren Hill.
Thank you. I forgot her name for a second.
Yeah.
She should have got the award.
It was sad to me because, Arthur Ashe was from Richmond, Virginia, when obviously, the segregated South, in a very white sport where he was oftentimes threatened and he faced AIDS and dignity and HIV when nobody knew anybody with such dignity and courage.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner put on a dress. It's not the same thing. Mm-hmm. And it's insulting when they tell us, you're brave, and then they compare to who they compare? They compare Jason Collins to being Jackie Robinson.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
Right.
Like I respect your choices. I get that the president calls you, but it's not quite the same thing.
It would have been brave for Bruce Jenner if it happened in 1977. That would have been a brave move.
What?
Holy fuck.
Or if he didn't have if you don't have your dick, I mean, that's brave. Like, you would cut your dick off. But if you still got your dick, it's
not as brave.
You're playing dress up. That's kind of what you are.
It's brave, but not as brave.
Yeah, right.
The problem isn't Caitlyn Jenner. The problem is the press and the way they cover it.
Of course.
Because I saw the Diane Sawyer interview. I was impressed. I was like, hey, he's handling it well, and he's just trying to kind of control the way the story gets out there. And I thought he at least behaved with dignity. The press, the way they won't make fun of it on TV, like comedians are not supposed to make shit. It's like, come on, of course.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
I got into an argument with for the tweet I made. Here, clearly the media is waxing poetic about how beautiful she is, and then denigrating how manly Serena is in the same month, in the same news cycle, and it's a little insulting. It's a little insulting that you would talk about her flowing mane and the way she looked in a God's leopard print, and then how manly Serena is.
What did they say about Serena? I didn't read that.
They basically said she was like a man. They called her a gorilla. They've said all kind of demeaning things. And to me, look, first off, tennis ain't full of lookers anyway.
No.
Have you seen Billie Jean King and Martina Navratilova?
Two of the nicest guys I've ever worked with.
But she's a stunning woman. Like, she's a physically stunning woman to me.
Then every once in a while you get a nice looker on the
she can't
court.
play. Konikova was a great looker.
She was just middle of the road, but she was so hot that they made her sound like she was a better player than she really was in the end.
Players look like, and Chris Everett, she was cute.
We saw her last night.
How'd she look? It ain't holding up nice.
And she was a tennis player. Those legs are just She's in Trainwreck. We went to the premiere last night.
Yeah, I heard it's great.
Yeah, it's very good.
I heard it's getting great reviews.
It's going to do very well.
I heard it's getting great reviews.
It's got a lot of competition, though. It's got to deal with the Minions. It's got to deal with Ant-Man.
Different genres, though. It's not like it's the same type of thing.
True.
Minions.
I'm probably going to go see Minions High. I can't get a kid to go with me. That's a little weird.
You go with us. I might go today with my kids.
Yeah. See, you got an excuse.
I kind of like. I don't care. I like some of these animations. They're all right to sit through.
Despicable Me was just hilarious.
I love Despicable Me.
Sorry.
That's that one I liked. The last one I hated was they did an offshoot with the penguins from Madagascar.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That movie sucked. But
Even
the rest
to
of them are
kids,
really
that
good.
sucked.
I saw Inside Out recently. That was fine.
I didn't see that.
SpongeBob was good. I have to see all of them.
And your kids like it, see. Well, my son, my oldest son, I told you about Asperger's.
Yes.
Now he has a girl.
Wow,
He has
really?
a girlfriend. And he acts so normal. I guess apparently the cure for autism is pussy. This dude.
He's changed?
Let me tell you something. This is a true story. So in January, he was literally talking about killing himself. In January. He was so depressed. So I said, "You're gonna come to work with me." We started working together and hanging out. And he got a girlfriend. And it was great. So flash to last Thursday. So he told me he was going when him and his girl were driving down. He loves UFC. I told you he did Krav Maga. Mm-hmm. So he asked for $1,000 so he could go there and get tickets and go. Then I said, "Sure, you're going." Even though you're 26, you're going down there. You're going down there with your girl. So Friday, I'm performing. My wife called me and said, "Have you looked at your son's Facebook page?" He didn't go to UFC. He went and won a kickboxing tournament. This dude went and won.
He doesn't tell you that's what he's really doing?
So first he could give me my grand back because he's a liar.
Yeah.
And when he gets back, I'm very proud of him for making steps that he clearly is uncomfortable making. And I'm very proud but I'm not as proud because he lied to get the bread.
Yeah.
So But he's a kickboxing champion. So when he gets home, we're gonna watch the Marvin Gaye story together.
and you know you're not gonna. What are you gonna do about it? He lied, and that's the end of it. He won.
You're gonna have to just deal with that deal.
Yeah, I just thought. What if he had lost and I'd have been had a whole grand that he lost? But I'm very proud of this cat. He's got a great.
He's that good at kickboxing.
He really is. You should see it. You pull him up. He's spectacular.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of your son.
He's on my Instagram, I think. I don't really put my pictures of kids because he had a picture of his girlfriend is half Persian and half white. I only dig the Persian part of it, but they give her. Boy, you put a picture of that up, boy. They give her.
It's the DL Hughley show, I believe. On
that's
Instagram.
The kid. He's the kid right there.
Right there, right.
Looks like Anderson Silva.
Yeah, he does.
Wow, he looks like a young Anderson Silva.
This dude, I'm talking about, his D's are ripped. He probably is 2% body fat.
He looks like he would be a problem.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know it. That's the thing. You get beat up by Rain Man, it'd be fun.
When is your radio show on?
3 to 7.
Okay.
How's it going? We haven't talked to you in a while.
It's going really great. Radio people are like, you talked to me about the perils and pitfalls.
I have.
I think they lie when the truth will do.
Right.
I think that they
the regular radio. We're lucky here. We've had our issues here at Sirius XM, certainly, and the listeners have had to hear it, over and over again. We finally have shut up in general about it. But the one thing is, man, me and Jimmy were talking the other day. It's like they leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah.
We don't. No one ever comes to us about content on this fucking radio show.
I guess they couldn't. When you can say fuck it, what is there?
I guess, but
what is there?
They just leave us alone. We see them every once in a while in passing.
But terrestrial radio, particularly urban terrestrial radio,
up your fucking ass. And what I said to you off air, and I think on air as well, they're lucky enough to have someone like D.L. Hughley, who's great, and then they still fuck with you. Tell them to just shut up and let you do your thing.
I just do it, and then
good
because here's the thing. Urban radio is primarily women, and there's a certain sensitivity because everything they want to do is to sell something.
Right.
Everything they want to do is to sell something. So anything that kind of impinges on that is going to be a problem. But I don't think you can do a show where you see stuff like this Bruce Jenner thing, or you see stuff what they're saying about Serena, or you see, like, to me, like the whole flag controversy. Like, I don't care if a Confederate flies his flag in his house. I just care about when I gotta go get a fucking passport, I gotta see nigga. I don't like fly it at your house. I don't do whatever you want.
Right.
But I don't think it should be on public ground where it's the public's.
Right.
Like they took Jesus out. You can't have the Bible quotes in court on the state grounds. You can't have Christmas tree. So you got rid of Jesus before you got rid of hate. So
that's kind of funny. Yeah, they got rid of the Christmas tree a long time ago, but kept the Confederate flag.
So it just seems I don't. But you get like. There's just this thing where they want you to be a certain way, and you can see it in everything. Like Jimmy, you were talking about this whole a white dude who's now become a white woman. Like, first off, I don't know how you're a woman when you skip puberty and menopause. Right. Like you ain't had a period or a hot flash.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Right. If they was doing it like that, I wish my wife would have went that route. Right. but now it's not. All of a sudden, jokes have to people that they, as much as I think jokes can hurt, but they can humanize too. I think you can see somebody in a humorous light that can make you have an affinity for them, and I think that they're just so determined to protect this narrative that it's really choking the life out of comedy.
Yeah. The fact that it's a subject that's off limits. No, I forget, somebody was doing something and they said no transitioning jokes. And it's like, you can't be respectful about something and still make fun of it? It's fucking annoying.
That was on Spike TV, I believe, right?
An award show.
An award show. They basically said the comics don't go there.
Clint Eastwood made a joke. Mentioned the name Caitlyn Jenner and they cut it.
They actually cut it out.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing.
And then the president was talking about don't do prison rape jokes. I'm like, because he's I mean, first off, there's nothing funny about that. But second off, there is a tone of irony to it. Like, to me, there's absolutely no subject you can't broach with an ironic tinge. I
think anything could be funny if done properly.
Who said don't make prison rape jokes?
I guess he was saying that it's not prison rape jokes aren't funny. I guess he was.
Obama?
He was kind of saying that, because he was visiting prison. I guess it wouldn't be funny till you left. But
but that's the deterrent. Like, why do you? That's the only reason I give my way too many taxes to that stupid government is because I don't want my asshole fucked. If asshole fucking was off the table, I'd be a much more belligerent citizen.
Fuck you, officer.
Exactly.
Well, fuck you,
Get Go ahead, arrest me. What are you going to do? My asshole's safe.
Look, most of the pictures I've seen of Caitlyn Jenner, they're brutal. They're fucking brutal. I mean,
she looks like Mrs. Doubtfire.
But every once in a while, yes. But every once in a while, you do see a photo that's amazing. But it's all the airbrushing and all the the work that goes into those type of photo shoots.
Impress me. Have a nice driver license picture. That's the one. That's the one.
Right.
But the press is.
Yeah.
So the press is so repulsive, they pit us against each other in a weird way. It's like, then the instinct is to go, well, Caitlyn Jenner is like, fuck this and fuck. When like, it's like, Caitlyn's actually, Bruce or whatever you want to say is just being nice. But the press is so annoying that we hate the press so much, we start looking at Caitlyn Jenner and going, what the fuck? You don't look that great. When
but she doesn't.
But she never said she did. She just kind of showed up and is like.
The thing. When is being honest about something? Like, okay. I don't know a lot of people who used to be men that are this wouldn't be awkward. But when they try to make her, like I had this argument with somebody, this transgender person, she was saying, well, what about all the transgender people of color who've been killed? I bet you Caitlyn Jenner wouldn't know one of them.
Mm.
He wouldn't know
Not
one
one name.
Now,
right?
how is the old white dude now the symbol for racial oppression? That's what I don't get.
And why don't we bring it up that he's extremely narcissistic?
And let me tell you this.
He's loving this attention, and not because he really, I guess he believes in the cause to a point, but not like they're making it out to be.
Here's what's the symbol of absurdity. The very person, 2 houses, not making this up at all. The woman that he had the accident wasn't killed. Mm-hmm. 2 doors down from where I live.
Wow, really?
2 doors down from where I live.
That's where she lives.
She lives. Her house is dark. I see it every time I pull up my house. And I watch this guy in a magazine, and everybody's talking about how great he is, and I know, like, 2 doors down from my literal neighbor on my street in Calabasas was the woman he killed.
Well, but that's what, that was Bruce, not Caitlyn. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to know whose name is on the warrant. Whose name is on the
Bruce's
subpoena?
problem, not Caitlyn.
They said there won't be any charges.
Yeah, I know.
But even at that, there's a physical reminder.
You live that close.
That close, literally. Her house is dark. Like the other day when we were going last night when I was going to the airport, my daughter and I were going, a light was on, and she was like, I guess maybe her family members is by. But it's just no one talks about stuff like that. And I'm not saying, that you're the totality of who you are and all the things you've done, not just the things that the media wants to extol the virtues of.
And if the media really cared about this topic, they would have given Chaz Bono a lot more attention. Because that was, 4 or 5 years ago, and it wasn't the same attention as Bruce Jenner.
I like that Chaz Bono is now the leader of North Korea. I think I think that's really nice.
I like that I now know where D.L. Hughley lives.
Yes,
I just have to count to 2.
Right. Yeah, just go right over, man. I'm like, and when I first found out about it, I remember talking about it on the show. It's just, it's surreal how the things that you read about are kind of, they're that close to you. But
have they made you try to do some of those fake prank calls and all that crap that Urban Radio does?
I don't like that.
The War of the Roses and all that shit, that's all fake. It finally came out that it's fake. We've been yelling that point for years, and then it finally makes a bigger publication.
I just kind of just talk shit and did play a song. Right.
Have they tried to get you over here yet?
Bill Cosby is a rapist. Now, here's Bruno Mars.
You see Whoopi changing her tune?
Yeah, you know why Whoopi changed her tune.
Well, we're guessing. What's your...
I would guess that, like, I defended Columbus Short, and then I was on the radio when it happened, and I remember getting a call from the people, like the sponsors, like, you can't defend Bill Cosby and sell Tide. You can't do that either. But maybe she just had a legitimate change of heart, but I don't know
No, she didn't. It seemed,
I don't know. Some of those rape victims are pretty convincing when they talk. Like the one woman who kind of addressed her and said, "This is what happened to me," and it's like, how do you not believe that woman?
Listen,
I don't think she had a change of heart. I think she was feeling some pressure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think so.
The first 4 or 5 people, black people, was with him. But at 45, we were like, damn, this dude, I don't know if that's all the people in Times Square. I don't know if that's all the people that died of smoking or all the ones Bill Cosby fucked. I don't know who they are. Like, and people can't reconcile. Like, you can be a tremendously benevolent person and still do evil shit. Like, if you, in the Bible, Satan, when he was in heaven, he was Lucifer. He was God's most beautiful angel. If you can fuck up in heaven, you can fuck up in Harlem. That's the way that shit goes.
Right.
And people, when people put this moratorium on the victim, like, they should have said something. Why didn't they say anything?
Well, we all know why.
Right.
If you're an intelligent person, you know why.
But the idea is you don't even have to be a rich person. Like, some of us nervous going to our family reunion. experience.
Right.
How come you didn't hug your Uncle Caesar? Because he tried to fuck me when I was 6.
Yeah. By the way, Uncle Caesar is not a stand-up comedy made-up reference. That's pulled from the fucking subconscious.
And that's why
Uncle Caesar.
and that's why DL is a comic.
Right.
You have him to thank.
Right.
Uncle
What is
Caesar.
that phone? Hey.
Yeah. Uncle Caesar fucked the funny into DL.
I've learned one thing about you funny guys. It
Some
all
funny
started with
shit
something
happened.
dark.
Oh, yeah. I used to live next door to a pedophile, and this is a true story. My father would say, "Don't you ever go over that man's house." And little boys would leave that house crying and with candy in their hands, literally.
Oh. Ungrateful.
He was a Boy Scout leader. Ungrateful bastard. So I'm like, how would you trust a dude with tight shorts and a scarf wrapped around his neck?
That was a different time.
Yeah, I know.
You just let those guys live next to you for whatever reason.
Right. And all my father said was, "Don't you ever let me catch you over his house." And little kid, you want some candy? No, motherfucker, not that bad.
Oh, God.
Shit, that ain't worth Skittles. Fuck that shit.
That's sad. Yeah, Whoopi had she's not changing her tune because she, is thinking differently.
You think she's just a media?
Yeah, she felt the pressure.
Well, that, and I bet your advertiser was not going to be too happy with that either.
Right.
Oh, yeah. It might have been a combination. Like they might have said something to her,
maybe,
or she might have been, or somebody just got to her.
She usually hangs in there tough, though.
People who dig in are stupid. It's like once in a while you have to dig in, but after a while it's like, okay, you have to admit the evidence is overwhelming.
Well, I could see if it were like when I defended Columbus Short, and he's a good friend of mine, and then all of a sudden,
I got to say, I'm not going to make believe. I don't know the Columbus Short situation.
He was on what was the show on ABC, and I guess he jumped on his wife, and I was like, he obviously didn't do it. And the next day he broke in the house, and it was like a horrible thing. And I had to, and
had to eat your words.
Yeah, but my defense of him was the Columbus I knew, and I'm sure the defense of Bill is look, the Bill that is accused of this stuff ain't the Bill that was hanging out with Whoopi. Like Cliff Huxtable didn't do anything, but Bill fucked every one of them girls. Like people like you can make somebody laugh so hard they forget you're a rapist. I want to write those kind of fucking jokes.
Yeah. Then you know you've made it. Oh my God.
This dude is so funny. Yeah. Fuck that he's just drunk.
When 50 women accuse you of rape and you're still doing 2,500 tickets,
right?
Like that's pretty impressive as a comedian. But it also shows you how fucking stupid the public is. Like I understand overlooking personal things, but if a guy is pretty much in the eyes of most people guilty of multiple rapes, and you can still go and laugh with him for a night, you really are a very easily detached person.
Or like, well, let me tell you something. When they showed, remember when R. Kelly and that video came out?
Sure.
And then he came out with Chocolate Factory. That's the perfect album to write if you have fucking fucked the kid. That is so I think that people have. There's a connection that he has to that Bill has to, like he was a lot of people's fathers. He was Bill Cosby. I don't think President Obama would be president if people hadn't started to see Bill Cosby in a certain light. They saw him as a father and a leader and all that kind of stuff. And it made, just like I think Glee had a lot to do with people accepting gay people. The TV shows and stuff like that. And I think he was the same way. And I think that people can't differentiate that.
They can't detach.
They can't go, he may laugh on, look at how he played with Rudy. They can't do it.
It's unbelievable how many women are involved.
Yeah. He was in the show business for a long time.
And then the wife, Camille's driving us nuts.
That's how wives were raised back then, man.
They obviously had an understanding, though.
But
she didn't. Maybe she didn't realize how far he went with this shit. But they had an understanding that he could go and sleep with pretty much whoever he wanted.
I lived next door to a pedophile who was married to a woman, and they were married the whole time. So I think that's a generational thing. I think that's just they thought you just stayed together.
Right. We got Parker Posey here.
Yes.
You're staying, right, DL?
I don't know
you're
if I
late.
with this.
You're late.
I wasn't late. The driver was late. The plane was late. I don't want to be the black dude.
We get
excited.
excited. We don't get you that much.
But I was. The plane was late. It wasn't me.
You just flew in?
I just flew in.
A red eye?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
to be with you and Jimmy. Come on now.
And then you're able to perform like this? I bow to that.
Well, that's the there's a couple of medically induced things that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, DL's going to get a good look at his own eyeballs in a mirror, and all of a sudden, ready to go. Well, bring her in. We can all just fucking hang out.
They're petting a dog or something out there. I don't know what's going on. Is that her dog? Roland, she can bring the dog in here. She's in the new Woody Allen film.
Wow, I don't tend to watch Woody Allen films.
Why?
because I've never seen a nigga in one. What are you talking about? Don't be stupid.
Well, you just mentioned why I do watch them. And I say that in line when I'm buying tickets to whoever will listen.
There's no niggas in there. 2 tickets, please.
Wait, not a one? Parker Posey.
Hello.
How are
She's
you?
a little cutie pie.
How are you?
What's going on?
Yeah. All right.
Is that your dog out there?
Yeah.
You could bring the dog in here.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm trying to be nice.
I kind of saw you. You're like,
I was like, bring the dog in. Everyone was like, gushing over the dog. We want to pet the dog.
oh, okay. Let's bring her in.
Yeah, let's bring in the dog. This is a weird day, deal. This is a really weird day.
I feel, of course I'm real Parker. I feel like we're doing a new Mod Squad or something.
We're all tired from yesterday, and now. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Wait, I'm allergic to dogs.
Are you really?
No, you're not.
She's lovely. Hypoallergenic, please say.
Yep, she is.
Can a dog be hypoallergenic?
Yeah, I guess.
they make them.
I'm very.
She's also gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Jimmy,
talked
I've
to you
never seen you
before.
be.
Yes.
You're familiar to me.
Yes, we've met.
I've never
I
seen you
haven't met you before.
That's DL
DL. How are you?
Hi,
sweet
DL.
dad?
Nice to
Nice to
meet
meet you
you.
too.
And
Are you
that's
right
Justin
now?
Stengel. He
Oh,
used to work with
Justin.
David Letterman.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's my brother Eric in the
And that's
back.
Eric over there.
Eric.
The Stengel brothers.
We're the Stengel brothers.
What's the dog's name?
Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
What is Gracie doing? It's a weird noise.
She has a sore throat.
Okay. I don't have a dog, but I always want to know what sounds they make right before they shit on a console.
Hi, Gracie.
Okay.
You never had a dog before?
No, I've had cats, and they died, and I could never have another pet. It was too traumatic.
Is that true?
Yeah, I just can't do it again.
Our pets used to get run over by the cars out front, and we never built a fence for some reason. We just would let it happen every few years.
Whenever
That's
my daddy got
traumatic.
laid off.
I mean, we're not sick people, Parker Posey. We're
We're righteous
Why
kids.
are you
we're
making
smart.
fun of my name?
We love your name.
I'm not making fun of your name. I like saying Parker Posey.
That's what Woody Allen said. He goes, I wanted to just say it, a Parker Posey to the set. That was why.
I want to name my kid Parker. How about that?
Really?
How about
you
that?
can.
Well,
Whether
if
it's
I have
a boy
another one,
or
maybe.
a girl.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
you
the name
could name it
Parker.
like you
Yoga
could get away
teacher
with
in
Parker
Berlin
Posey,
who named-
girl, boy.
Huh?
It
Yeah.
could be a porno. It could be anything. Secret agent,
you can
porno.
do whatever. Sure.
All it's
Parker
like,
there.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to hear about your
Parker
yoga.
right there.
I want to hear about your yoga teacher in Berlin.
His name was Andreas, and his girlfriend was pregnant, and he taught me the Ashtanga practice, the primary series. It was really intense.
What is that?
It's like an hour and a half self practice. Teaching, it taught me when to breathe, how to breathe on the count of 4, the sound to make when you breathe, which is called Ujjayi breath, which is like this.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
It's like Darth Vader.
It's nice.
But what does that do, though,
So-
if you breathe like that?
It gets you.
That's a real question,
You
by the
create
way.
this. It relaxes you,
Okay.
and it calms you down.
I like yoga, but I'm not breathing like that, so maybe I'm doing it wrong.
You probably are. I think so.
Right?
You, breathing
that again,
breathing
Parker.
is a big.
Let me try.
That is a growl.
Fuck.
No, Darth Vader. Darth Vader.
That was you? I thought that was Jimmy.
No, I have bad sinuses. I can't do it.
Jimmy, try, please.
No, I won't
On the
try.
count of 4.
No, if we do more than two breathing exercises on the radio, the listeners grow impatient. They'll tolerate 2.
Well, they should be breathing.
They'll tolerate no more
This is
than
very
2.
calculating. I'm trying to get everyone listening to breathe.
I've tried
It's
yoga,
not
but I can't get into the practice. I always get yelled at. You're not breathing right.
Yeah.
I can't do
You
the
hold
breathing.
your breath.
Yes, I do. I'm always told, breathe. You gotta breathe. You gotta
Because you want to
breathe.
do good. You're like, I want to get it right, so you hold
just
your
hurts.
breath.
I'm a
too much.
stressed person.
Parker,
I'm
you a big
very stressed
meditator?
person.
I love meditation. It has calmed me the fuck down over the last few years.
Good for you.
Sorry.
You said a bad word.
In front of a lady. I apologize,
That's all right.
Parker.
Dog.
I do apologize. No, I like meditation a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
How was Woody?
He was great.
Yeah?
He was great. Yeah.
Did you have to audition for this? They just gave it to you.
Here, Gracie, get in the bag.
That doesn't sound right. Gracie, get in the back and
That's
shut
your
up. The
little-
police are here.
That's your little home.
I always want.
It's your little nest.
I always want to know how do you get a dog in the bag? Like she really wanted to go in the bag.
Well,
Is
they
there-
want to be held in like in a nest. This is a
All
little
tight, right.
This is all tight, and she loves it. Woody Allen meets his actors. It could be less than 7 seconds. I hear Owen Wilson in Midnight in Paris only met him for a few seconds.
And he got the gig?
And he got the gig.
He just knows when he sees it.
He has a casting director named Juliet Taylor, and I was at the Krakow Film Festival in Poland, and we were on the jury together. So I think she was feeling me out to see if I was, the right temperature for the part. And she brought me in right after that, and I met him and talked to him for about 3.5 minutes, and got cast.
Were you uncomfortable talking to him? Were you nervous?
And now I'm here. I was excited. I like to connect to people. It's a big reason why I'm an actor.
But it's harder to connect to people on film, though, than it is in real life.
It's what?
It's harder to connect on film than it is in real life. I think.
I think it's there's something really intimate in theater, like, when you're on stage or when you're acting with another actor and you're making something live. That's a creative connection.
Maybe that's why you're a much better actor than I am, because I'm good at it in real life.
Yeah.
But then when the cameras roll, I panic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that can happen a little bit. But I find if you focus on the other person,
everyone says that, but it's hard to do. It's really hard to do.
Because you're just waiting for them to stop talking so you can get your line in.
It's really hard to do.
Bullshit over.
She's right. I know that. Believe it, it's hard. I can't focus on the other person because I'm just looking at them and they're like, you're supposed to talk. And I'm like, I was too busy watching them. I don't know how to balance that. It's very hard to balance.
Yeah, you go in and out of that, right?
Yeah. It's like, it's in theory, it's perfect. But to actually do it is very, very difficult. Like, I listen in real life, I'll listen to DLs, but it's hard to do it when you know what they're going to say, and to act like, to feel like you don't know what they're going to say. It's fucking impossible. But you're really good. I mean, you're really fucking great.
Thanks.
She's great at it.
You didn't like when they called you the Queen of Independent Films?
I did not like it.
Okay, because you said that was the end. Like, you thought that was the end of what you were doing.
In retrospect, as I was like, oh, wow. You know what that was? It was like, oh, great. Now my parents can, Time Magazine in a magazine, it's real for them, but they don't have to worry, But in retrospect, it wasn't like a credit card could, finance independent movies. And I saw the business change a lot after 1998, and movies changed a lot. The 90s were like the 70s, and you could be, like Louis C.K. I mean, what he's doing on TV is like an auteur filmmaking, and it's on television now. So, and movies are more, they're more studio type films, and financing is comes from foreign financing, and it's worldwide. So movies have to have a broader appeal. We have video games now, so studios want to be in that with the kids because they've got them hooked. Yeah, and so the distinctive individual voice that Woody Allen kind of created, influenced. I mean, almost every actor I know and writer. It's hard to be an auteur in this country and get your movie made.
Dustin Hoffman just says like the worst time ever for movies, but TV is better than it's ever been. So it's like, I guess, TV
kind of switched.
Yeah, but that Kid Toy stuff is right. I was just smashing stupid George Lucas, and you don't have to join in, but for the way he destroyed and built things just for kids' toys, and it's just this,
characters because the toy would sell, that type of thing. Yeah.
The nerve of me to blast George Lucas.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Woody Allen film. Ever.
Why?
I just never have.
Take the Money and Run. You never saw that?
Never.
Really funny. They kept stepping on his glasses.
Never seen a Woody Allen.
You have a problem with Woody Allen?
No, I just never have seen a Woody Allen film.
I didn't care for Stardust Memories. My father took me to see that when I was a kid. Yeah. I wanted to see My Bodyguard because that was like the kids' movie at the time. But there was a Woody Allen movie. My dad thought I would enjoy that.
Good. Do you remember My Bodyguard?
I sure do. It was all with Adam Baldwin
and Casey Siemaszko, right?
Chris Makepeace, fucking Ruth Gordon. I don't know who's that.
Well, My Bodyguard when they were.
That's a big guy. Wasn't that
that's
like a
3 o'clock high?
That's 3 o'clock high. I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no. Adam Baldwin was in My Bodyguard. Yeah,
and
then
Martin Mull was
Martin Mull. Ruth Gordon was just trying to dance with the John Houseman, I think was the boss, right? It was a good film.
Great movie.
But I wanted to see that. We went and saw Stardust Memories, which was black and white and like a high-thinking comedy. I wanted to strangle my father.
How old were you?
12. Like, Dad, this stinks. I didn't get it. Now I like Woody, but
the first movie that my dad took me to see was Bride of Frankenstein. Or Young Frankenstein.
Wow.
Young, the comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gene Wilder
that was
and,
hilarious. That was a good
Madeline
comedy.
Kahn.
You didn't like that either?
I didn't see the first movie
and that
I
was
ever
black
went
and
to
white.
was my Uncle Butch took me to see Penitentiary. It was
jeez,
and it was like we were.
Wait a minute.
That's a hell of a start. Leon Isaac Kennedy.
Kennedy, yes. Oh, that was a really good prison movie.
Like prison rape was. I was like, what? I'm 7.
Yeah,
I can't go home to this.
I remember I was at a drive-in and we were watching some movie, and the late film was The Sensuous Nurse with Ursula Andress. And I wanted my dad to stay for that, and he's like, "No." I didn't realize how creepy it would be to watch The Sensual Nurse with my father.
But you know he wanted to stay.
He probably did. Yeah,
he was probably crying all the way home too.
Yeah. Find your own way home.
Yeah, right. I'm sure I would have had a lot more questions if we stayed. I kind of wish we had, though. It would have been a better story than that one.
Irrational Man. What is it about, Parker? The movie for the people out there.
Well, Joaquin Phoenix plays a philosophy teacher, and Emma Stone plays a student. He's kind of troubled, and the faculty, and before he comes to town, everyone's really curious about him. There's rumor that he's very interesting, kind of a star teacher. I play a science teacher, and I'm not too happy with where I am in my life. It's not the experience of my life I thought it was going to be.
Right.
Kind of bored teaching. It's not fulfilling at a point in my life where I want to get out and feel trapped. And I have a fantasy that Joaquin's character is going to rescue me and take me out. So she's teetering on in this kind of fantasy zone. And Joaquin is kind of the minotaur in the maze.
Right.
He's like... And he's so incredible, and he's such a great actor, and he brings so much of his, his waters. So it's two women around this kind of minotaur.
What's a minotaur?
Is a bull man. He's a beast, and he's like, he's troubled. He's neurotic. He's in his own head.
Thank you for not being ashamed of me because I didn't know what that was. The room felt soundly humiliated for me when I asked that.
No, I didn't know either.
I just nodded like I knew. I was like,
Minotaur's a big word.
I was like, I'll be damned if I'll be the one that didn't know.
I know I've heard it.
That could be the greatest explanation of a movie ever, by the way.
Right.
That's terrific. You know how to explain a
He's
movie
a minotaur
plot.
in its waters.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
his waters,
thanks,
yes.
2 women around a minotaur. I'm like, I have to know what that is. I'd love
See,
to
that's
be
like,
one.
exactly. I knew it would titillate you.
You want to be a minotaur,
fellas.
Jimmy?
Yes, I do.
I think we all want to be minotaurs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very symbolic.
Wow.
I met you at Amy's premiere. That's where I first met you.
You did?
Yes, I did. She loves you.
The premiere of her
Season
TV
1,
show. Yeah.
Yes.
She did a little scene with me in the movie Price Check.
I know. I saw it. It was excellent.
Yeah.
It was
she
very
was
odd.
Excellent.
Yes, but it was really, really. It wasn't something I would have seen, and then I saw it, and
Yeah, because a woman's in the lead.
That's exactly why. I don't
Yeah.
go for women in the lead. Only men. Sophie's Choice? Never. Never. Kramer vs. Kramer, I only watch half of it. No, it was just something I only watched for Amy.
Kramer really.
You
versus
minotaur,
Kramer.
you.
Yeah.
Now you're being a minotaur, yeah.
Yes, I am being a minotaur.
You
but
guys
no,
don't like my spiel? You don't like my pitch and my
No,
the
we
movie
like
as
it.
a
You
rational
kidding me?
man? I can't tell you everything because I don't want to give.
No, we liked it. Actually, that wasn't
Why are you busting my chops?
No, I was being
Is this
honest.
radio?
Yes, it is.
I was being honest. I thought it was a wonderful explanation.
I'm going to see a Woody Allen movie. For
And
the
your
first
eyes
time.
Are you really?
I'm going to
I don't
see-
believe you.
I promise I'm going to see it. Where can I see that? Because it ain't at the Magic
in
Johnson
theaters this
Theater.
Friday.
You don't think it's the Magic
I
Johnson?
bet it's not there. Yeah,
Where do
where's
you
the
live?
Minotaur guy? Here I live in Tribeca. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
It'll be-
So where would I go see it?
I don't know where it's opening. I should. Do you know?
No, I know
probably
it's
all over.
I know it's in theaters Friday. So I mean,
Amy
come on, it's a Woody
Schumer
Allen.
was so good in Price Check.
Yes,
And
she was.
It was. She gave me a CD of her her show. I listened to it in the car. It was so funny. I'm so happy for her success.
Here's what Price Check did to me, and it really ruined a lot of people on this radio show, because the first time I ever heard that "We Are the Dinosaurs" song, and that's where that comes from, is in that montage scene. We are the dinosaurs. I had never heard that before.
Marching.
She's never I don't think I didn't really watch the movie.
Because there was a woman in the lead.
Yeah. Because I was in the lead, yeah.
Oh, really? You don't watch yourself?
I don't like to, no.
But aren't you curious how the final product comes out?
Yeah, I watched this movie, but then when I come on, I like,
really?
I close my ears and I blink really fast.
And you wait for your part to be done and then you continue watching?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Why, are you afraid? Are you afraid you're not good at it? Or are you afraid people are going to see that you're trying?
No, it's too, I don't know. It's, I don't want to see it. And, yeah.
Do you think it's like, I'll watch things I do, and I'm like, I normally, like, sometimes I'm okay with them, but usually I'm like, oh, it's
too
humiliating.
Close. Yeah, there's something embarrassing about it.
Yeah, it's like when your parents praise you in front of people, it's awful. I don't like any of that either. It makes me feel embarrassed and just ashamed.
You want your privacy.
But I don't even know if it's that, because I'm a public person. Like, I'll tell anybody anything. So it's like, it brings out a really weird shame, even if it's good, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But like, I watch you, and you're fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, you really
should. Like, if you don't watch yourself, none of us have a shot.
I am ashamed.
You're that good, but you're that good. You really should watch yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, you're missing out.
Oh, please.
Take a note. You got to see you.
Not even. Oh, that's funny.
Which of your, have you seen all of your films, or is there anything you've seen none of?
I never saw Josie and the Pussycats.
House of Yes, you've seen?
Yeah, but just once. I see them, back to your question, enough to talk about the movie as a whole, but there's something about watching it again where I just want to keep moving forward. And it's a trick, that it's a paradox. I think I'm someone else, but I'm not. I'm there on the screen. And if I don't need to go through the trip of that, then I don't have to.
Yeah. Do you lose yourself in it? Because some people kind of become like the different people than they...
Of course, that's part of it.
Do you become that character for a while?
Yeah.
Has it ever freaked with your head?
Yeah.
It has?
Of course.
Do you have an example of that?
Well, I have a twin brother in real life.
I didn't know
and I played a twin in the House of Yes.
Right.
And I really...
A great twin, by the way.
Thank
yes.
you.
A great
I really freaked
twin.
out.
Yeah.
And called I had to kill him. And, when you're in like a creative process, this being able to turn that, I don't know what it is that makes me dedicated to the story of something and the susceptibility to be sucked in. But it does happen, and I was really.
Does it scare you ever?
It does. It's very eerie.
Because it's not actually you or your personality, but for that time you're really becoming this person.
Yeah, I have a lot of synchronicity in the parts and art imitating life and stuff, and I get really, it's very uncanny. So
there was incest in the House of Yes too. So if you have a real twin, that's got to be pretty intense, because there was some really, really surprising incest, which I don't mean to make that like the focal point of the discussion. I'm just saying she said she had a twin.
I think all incest is relatively surprising.
I
don't know what a mandatory is, but I know that.
That's very good. You normally don't go into a film expecting to see incest. It's the Mackenzie Phillips story. All right, I know what I'm in for.
And how long does it take you to come out of that?
A few weeks. Yeah.
After filming. Wow.
Yeah.
No,
is it hard when you date people?
Is it hard for you guys to come down after the radio show?
About an hour.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
For an hour, I need time to just be by myself and just.
I thought it was just me. I literally thought it was just me.
I need at least an hour to hour and a half, and then I'm good for the day. It's weird.
I literally forget what I did by the time I'm at the elevator. I forget.
Yeah.
Yes. We usually go.
It's like improv. What you guys do.
We usually go to the gym and just get it out that way. And then by the time I'm done with the gym, I'm good for the day. Yeah, I need that time.
Yeah, and what time do you wake up?
5:30 every day. But I'm used to it. Even on the weekends now, I get up that early. I love being up that early.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world. You ever walk around New York City at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning? It's fucking wonderful.
No.
there's not as many assholes out there. It's nice.
Just one.
I do that in the country, though.
It's nice.
There's one guy.
He's a minotaur.
He's a minotaur.
I never thought
He's really angry.
We got a very
He has hoofed feet.
We got a very nervous person on the line who's a very good friend of ours who's a comic, and he is a huge fan of yours. I'm not setting you up. That is the truth.
Can.
That is the truth, though. Rich Voss, how are you, buddy?
Good. Is DL still in studio?
Hey, Richie Rich, what's happening, Big Daddy?
DL and
Hey.
Parker's here.
Hi there. Good morning.
How's it going? I was going to come in the studio today, but I would have been too nervous.
But you didn't.
Well,
That's okay.
why wouldn't you should have done that for us. Come in here all nervous.
Rich is a big Parker fan. I said, Rich, come in with us today because she's here and he loves you and he's a great comic. So I'm like, come in and hang out with us. That's why his name's on the list.
Yeah.
I didn't get home till 2:00 last night.
None of us
What were
got
you
sleep.
doing?
We were at the
I went
premiere.
You
I went to the premiere of Bobby's TV show for FX.
Dennis Leary's new show on FX.
Oh, yeah.
Sex
I
and
hear
drugs
that's really
and
good.
rock and roll.
Yeah, it was.
You know Josh Pice?
Yeah, it was great.
He's
it was
so great. He's so funny. I love him. I was just thinking about him.
Who is he?
He's this great actor. He was also in Price Check with me and Amy Schumer. Yeah. He's just one of these great, hilarious actors that doesn't work enough because most television is procedural, serious, brooding, not very funny, not comedy.
I talked to him last night. He was great.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I didn't know his name. He plays like the agent in that, or the manager.
Yeah, I don't know him by name, but of course I've seen him.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
Fantastic.
Voss, why do you love Parker so much? I mean,
the movie. First of all, the movie House Yes is one of the best movies ever made, independent movies.
Oh, thanks.
That movie was so good.
Yeah. It was so well written. You know, that was her Yale thesis. That was, she wrote, the writer Wendy wrote that in college, and it's just so inhabited. You know, the script was so, when I read it, the writing was so good. It wasn't that hard to do, and it felt like theater. We actually rehearsed that kind of like a play. Thank you.
It was so dark. The comedy was just so dark.
Geneviève Bujold was so incredible.
I don't know, just everything she's done. It's just it's fun to watch her in in movies. That's all I got. Look, you know what I mean. Look, if I would have came in, then I would have sat there like the celebrity I am. But over the phone, I'm just on the phone. I was just another jackass calling me, going, "Oh,
not at all. This is an excellent phone call.
That's amazing.
Yes, it's really tremendous.
I just never heard Rich sound so tentative. He just sounded real tentative.
Yeah, it's really.
We're gonna highlight this phone call for the rest of the week.
I don't know
on this chat.
Listen to me. I just want maybe she saw our movie on Netflix, Women Aren't Funny. Maybe she saw that and would say,
Rich and his wife made a movie.
Yes,
it was a sarcastic statement that women aren't funny, and his wife is. And it was very brilliantly funny. It's very funny. It's a good documentary on comedy.
And I got my money back.
Is she
so
also
I'm
a
happy about
stand-up?
that.
Yeah.
Very funny stand-up.
Do you guys do shows together?
No, we don't do anything. We sleep in separate rooms still. Nothing together. No. I mean, if we're doing a theater, we'll work together, but not on stage together. We do a radio show there at the studio on Tuesday nights.
That's
great. My wife hates me. Whatever.
She's a very funny comic.
Yes.
That's great. Well, you comedy folks I think this is your time,
You
You're the
think?
self-creators of comedy and your own material. You get a TV show, you get a podcast, you get a following on Twitter.
Ooh, lucky us.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a couple 100,000 people telling you stink
every single fucking day.
The more they can tell me I suck, the happier I am.
We love Twitter. 9 years ago today, Twitter was invented, by the way.
We should have choked it in his crib.
9 years ago today. What did you say?
We should have choked it in its crib. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that experiment is a bust, isn't it, DL?
Yo, man.
I love it though.
Giving
I do.
too many people voices.
You don't, do you?
Do. For real? Yeah, why not? It's like it's like doing stand up, but there's people that can react to you. Some of them are douches, so you shut them down like hecklers. Some of them are okay.
That's true.
I never complain when they're nice to me.
Yeah.
I never once had to get compliments from people and went, "Shut up, you don't know me."
Yeah. All right, Voss, we got to let Parker go. They're telling us she's got to go already.
We have to wrap.
Do you bring your clubs? Are you in New York?
Just call him later.
I have clubs in New York, though.
Why would you allow this?
Richie, I
Just
do
hang
have
up on
clubs
her.
in New
Hey,
York.
Richard, if you ever see me out and about, don't be shy to come up and introduce yourself. I like to talk to people.
Yes. I've met you a few times actually.
I know.
I've never talked to you because I always think leave
They
her
don't
alone.
want to be bothered.
Yeah,
it's
she's
not
great.
true.
It's the eyes too. You have intense eyes.
Really?
I couldn't
And if
say
I'm
that.
not smiling, I look really intense.
Yeah, you're very nice.
No,
though.
I meant that you have nice eyes. They're intense though. There's a lot going on with those eyes.
So
She
I
puts on her
put on my
shades.
glasses. I'll leave you now.
All right. Rich, thank you.
Oh, wait, okay, Opie, how can I bomb when I'm telling somebody I like them? I
wish you came in here because you're really nervous. I'm not used to seeing Rich Voss nervous.
You're a panicky idiot
it's really
right now.
strange.
I understand it.
All right, Rich, thanks.
Bye.
Parker Posey, this film's going to do, great. So
yes, I wish I'd
I
seen
hope
it.
so.
We wanted to see it. They
Well, he
only
doesn't
gave us
give
one.
screeners,
They only
though.
gave us one shot yesterday, and yesterday was a tough day for us to get.
It's interesting that he made a movie about philosophy and set it on a college campus. He's never said anything on a college campus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah.
And he does a movie a year at this point. It's unbelievable.
I know.
He's like a take one guy too. They say he doesn't like to play games with doing multiple takes. He likes to get things pretty relatively fast.
Did you like him as a person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very likable.
Yeah. He's like a independent, film director.
But he's not a
It's very
minotaur,
jazz.
though. He's not like a minotaur.
No.
He's like a what?
He's more of a
cat.
nebbishy guy.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
he's me.
He's a wit. He's a great wit.
yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
And yet, he's a clarinet jazz musician, so not much time to get this, and let's all have dinner.
Anyone who sleeps with Woody is because he's brilliant. Like there are guys that are that smart and funny. That's how he gets women, though, or has gotten women because he's such a smart, funny guy.
He's charming.
But I'm saying,
he's charming.
it's all personality with him.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
Like you don't know you're gonna fuck him till like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Till you wake up and the next day you're like, oh my God, he really is brilliant.
What are these glasses here?
That's what it is.
Oh, Lord. Am I leaving now?
We don't want you to leave. I happen to enjoy you very much.
We want you to leave in a nice way, though. You have fun?
I did.
All right, good.
I did.
We want you to come back with your dog.
I will. She's asleep. She doesn't really get started till around noon.
She's very happy with that bag.
Yeah.
That must be a union dog. It just
All right, we're going to take a break. Parker Posey, thank you so much. This was a
Thank
thrill.
you.
I wish Rich came in. He was too nervous.
Yeah, Rich
Irrational
was
Man
real
in
nervous.
theaters this Friday, huh?
I've never seen him like that before.
No, it's really
He
strange.
comes in all the time.
He's here all the time, and he's a very
one of our
abrasive,
guys.
aggressive
Yes,
comic.
he really is.
And I said to him, and he's really funny. He's extremely quick, and he's extremely ballsy.
I
And
wonder-
he's a mean guy. But I told him yesterday, I'm like, Parker, it's going to be, I know you love her, come in, it'll be fun to hang out. And he just panicked.
That's so weird hearing that he panicked.
Yeah, but then you hear why,
don't
though.
understand how weird that is to us. Hey,
I've seen him play all black clubs and say nigga like it's nothing. Like wow,
Yes. So,
but
you know.
Parker Posey, man.
could you leave us with one more breath?
Oh, yeah. On the count of 4.
1.
That's great.
I almost had it,
That's how slow you have to be.
but I almost had it. You got to give me a little credit.
Ujjayi breath, like Darth Vader. I took a picture
You
with
sound
Darth
like the
Vader
chick with
at
the
the
little thing up
Industrial
to her
Light
throat.
Magic George Lucas Theater in San Francisco.
Was it actually, was it in character?
He was there. I took a picture.
I took the photo with the guy who played the body, who's a British bodybuilder, but he wasn't in costume. he is. He was a big guy. I did a radio show with him in the Midway. We were doing Johnny Dare together.
Yeah.
He's
He's a
a
great
giant guy with a limp. He was in Clockwork Orange.
Oh, no kidding.
Interesting.
He played-
There's a whole other. There are what are they called? Creature actors. I worked with a creature actor in Blade.
Does that mean they're ugly or is that mean
He was like 6'4", and he, prosthetics and makeup. He played like the Devil Beast or something. And Gracie.
It's all right.
And it's really interesting line of work to
Yeah.
just do creature work. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Parker, they were saying you got to go, so we don't
Come
want to get
on.
in trouble.
Come
Parker
on.
Posey, thank you so much.
Thank you. Gracie just got in her bag. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Gracie's ready
Have
to
a good
go.
one.
And DL's at Caroline's this weekend, starting
Starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow night through the weekend.
See you later,
212-747-4100.
Are you gonna come out to see it? If I'm going to Irrational Man, you come watch me tell jokes.
Your first Woody Allen movie.
Yes, indeed. I have to.
She's loving it. And Jim Norton's got a lot of dates. Go to jimnorton.com.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
I gotta say, I loved Parker Posey.
Yeah, she's such a good actress, and she's. It's not surprising that she gets so wrapped up. I'm amazed at people that can do that, and I don't know if it's because I'm a stand-up or whatever, or my mind is so trained on focusing on what's happening in the moment. Like that's Jim Norton, but to lose yourself in a role like that amazingly is she's just awesome.
She was fascinating.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to her more.
I've had a crush on her for 20 years.
Well, Voss freaked out, and then he just texted me. All he writes.
She was very sweet, though.
All he writes is, "I hate myself."
First of all, you should, but that's not. But again, it's like, what are you supposed to say on the phone?
But he didn't explain himself. Why does he get so nervous as far as Parker Posey goes?
He's loved it for a long time. She's just great.
But why not anyone else? And why no one else? It seems like just her.
Remember how Luca Brasi was afraid of Don Corleone? It was because he chose to be afraid of Don Corleone. That was why Luca was in awe of him.
Yeah.
He could have killed Don Corleone.
Yeah.
Well, that's how Voss is, except stupider than Luca. And he's in awe of Parker.
And if Rich Voss is listening right now, you fucked us.
Yeah.
Because we wanted that nervous mess in studio. We wanted your nervous mess in studio for that. That's radio right there. Rich Voss, tongue-tied, freaking out because he's a huge fan of Parker Posey.
Speaking of tongue-tied, who do we have coming in? We don't have E-Rock. Where's he?
This has been, E-Rock, E-Rock has decided he needs to...
he's doing another interview in the studio while we're on the air.
Yes, he's doing his own radio show right now. Hold on a second. Hold on. And this has just been a very strange day. We sent Adrian out on the street, and he ran into... I don't even know your name, sir. I don't even know your name. Yes, Adrian.
Jiran D. Hassan.
Hey, what's up, Jiran? What's going on, brother? You hang out in Times Square?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. I speak this language. Nice. And Adrian was telling me that you performed the first rap album, I believe.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. 1969.
1969?
Yeah.
And what was the song?
All right, I'm going to have to write that one down. What's it called?
Well, do you have the sign, Jiran?
What was it called?
With the record?
Hold on, something, nothing. Hold on, he's reaching into his...
All right, he's reaching into his bag.
He got a lot of good stuff in there.
He's got a lot of good stuff in his
bag. What happened to his tongue? Was it cancer?
Yeah.
He lost his tongue to cancer. What's in his bag, Adrian?
All of his inventions.
He has a lot of inventions.
Is he on the mic? Is mic on?
He has a lot of inventions?
Yeah, he's invented a lot of stuff. He's a fashion designer. He's created TV shows. Right.
I'm being told you've invented a lot of stuff, sir.
Yeah.
What's the name of that record, my friend? That is, thank you. Oh, Why You Want to Be a Junkie. That was you in the first rap record, right?
The Universal Messengers.
It's on YouTube now. Right now. Let's find it on YouTube. Thank you, Kenny.
Well, could you perform a little bit live for us?
No.
Okay, which one are you?
That's me.
That's you with the tan pants there in the middle?
And that's the guy. That's her.
And that's the other guy.
That's
Okay.
That's the husband.
Content-wise, this is no different than a normal show. Now, let me ask you, this is you?
That's me.
Okay, he looks like a young Michael Evans. No, you know who you look like? You ever see Apocalypse Now? You look like Lawrence Fishburne when he was 17. A young Larry Fishburne. So let's hear a little bit of this rap.
Yeah.
It's called It's called Why You Want to Be a Junkie.
That's not me. That's him.
Oh, that's him.
This is not this side.
Oh, Black Love is you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the flip side of Why You Want to Be a Junkie. Oh, Why You Want to Be a Junkie is on YouTube.
Yeah.
But the flip side, which is on Turbo Records, Black Love, that is you.
Yeah.
But that's not on YouTube. Let's look up Black Love and quotes on YouTube. Maybe it's on. You never know. A lot of things wind up on YouTube. How long ago did you lose your tongue?
2007.
2007?
Yeah.
And you had...
March the 16th.
March 16th. You had tongue cancer?
I had cancer in the limb.
Oh, he's pointing to his cheek, the whole right side of the face?
It had to turn my head.
Couldn't turn your head?
It had to turn down.
You couldn't turn your head, and then you realized there was an issue.
It had to turn my head down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to turn your head now.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah. It's in my mouth, you know.
Oh, wow. Is it hard to eat?
Listen.
Hmm?
Listen. Blender.
Oh, blender. Okay.
Everything has to do in the blender.
Everything has to be in a blender. Okay, understood.
All right. We
Understood.
got it.
So, do we have black love?
In the blender. It has to do in the blender.
In a blender. You must be tired of smoothies and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're out with a woman, that's good, though. At least you don't have to eat her pussy. That's one good thing.
No, I said,
I'm not sure what you said, but we bonded on that one. I'm not sure what happened, but we connected. We agree, my friend. Let's see here. Now,
No black love. I'm sorry.
No black love.
Yes, isn't that symbolic? But 1969, the first rally. So I would love to hear some of this. Put it on. No, but black. You mean put on Why You Want to Be a Junkie? Are you in Why You Want to Be a Junkie? Oh, you're in it.
Are you rapping?
Oh, let's play some of this.
Are you
Okay.
rapping in that?
No, singing.
You're singing.
Oh, you're singing. Okay.
Singing.
You're singing.
Singing.
Screaming?
Yeah.
Oh, screaming.
Okay, let's hear a little bit of Why You Want to Be a Junkie. 1969 by the Universal Messengers.
Here it is.
That's you.
That's you. All right.
Wow.
Junkie, been plunged into a nightmare, hanging on corners with no knowledge of what you want to do in life. Why you want to be a junkie? And stab long needles of snow death into your arms for a temporary dream. And you gnaw it out, and you gnaw it out, and you gnaw it out with slow beats in your heart in a dirty alley. As the sun beats down on you, you feel like you're in the oven being roasted. In the hard driving rain of agony without Snow White. Why you wanna be a junkie?
Fuck yeah. That's you in the background, yeah.
Yeah. all
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I got voted once.
That was interesting, right?
Yeah, the screams. I could hear the screams. You had a good, powerful voice.
At the time.
At the time.
At the time, you had a big, powerful voice. Yes.
So did you? After that, were you? Where do you live?
The
Bronx. Did you grow up in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was taped. That was back in the old days. That was taped.
Yeah.
How was Charlie Brown as a student?
Excellent question. So you grew up in the Bronx. Now, did you lead what did you do after you sang? Where did your career go after this?
Yes.
What's that? You didn't do nothing?
You were telling me outside that you've invented like $1 million worth of stuff, right? Yeah, you should show them some of your papers.
Yeah, what did you
show your
invent?
ideas.
That would be nice.
Oh,
like,
this is gonna be a pleasure.
Well, he's wearing that's the super designer cape, right? Yeah.
So you've invented a lot of stuff, and you're gonna show us a few of those now, right?
You can pass it over.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Let's pass these around.
All right.
Pass it around. Let everybody have a look.
Oh my God. All right. What are some of the inventions, Adrian?
He did create a TV show.
He did? What show?
Oh.
It's a new reality TV show designed and created by Ron D. Hassan, super designer cape also.
Yes.
The Fight Flight for the Mic. 12 birth sign superstars are coming to Earth to compete for the title of Best Zodiac. Sing, dance, acting, team challenges, fire, water, air, earth, battle.
All right.
For $100,000.
Oh, nice.
Wow. So it's not a bad idea.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
The Zipper T-Zip 'em T-shirts. The only T-shirt with a front zipper from top to bottom.
Well, that's kind of just a sweatshirt without the hood, right?
Well, it's a T-shirt with a zipper. You can phrase it however you want. He phrased it the way he wanted. It's a T-shirt with a zip.
Yeah.
The first annual Astrological Style Best Zodiac Fun Walk 10K event Gemini.
That's cool.
Run and walk for cancer.
Yeah, that's a good cause.
It's not for cancer.
Well, it's not just for cancer?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I just read that. New concept. It's chic, flattering, fashionable, stylish. The super designer cape. Oh, that's probably what you're wearing now. He's wearing a military, like a camouflage cape.
A super designer cape.
It's a jacket wrap that can be used as a beach blanket, because you always want something that doubles as a jacket and a beach blanket, just because the sand would be good to have on your coat all day. For men, women, and children, lightweight. It does come in assorted styles and colors. Yes. Camouflage denim, terry cloth, embellished, etc. It's fun. Created by Giron D. It's good to put your official stamp on that. The Super Design Cape. The Super Designer Cape is not what you think it is. It's not just an ordinary fly-by-night Superman, Batman cape that you've seen before and no one would wear unless they were going to a costume party. No. The Super Design Cape is extraordinarily remarkable. A different, fun novelty apparel that can be worn by men, women, and children. The cape has never been done in this manner before. Yes, people will stop, look, glance, and stare at you. Heads will be turning. You may look a little superhero-ish at first. Don't forget, it's a super cape, but chic, fashionable, and stylish. You will be looking fabulous and fantastic. The oohing and ahhing is only compliments to your fashion statement because you look super fly. Everybody is going to want one. A cape made super uniquely fashionable. Did you write all that yourself? You're absolutely right.
You're
very. Do people stop and stare enviously at your cape?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
And they take pictures. And after the sad. After another day on the airplane.
The airplane.
Another day on the airplane.
You never been on an airplane?
No.
Oh, you said the A train.
Another day on an airplane.
Never been on an airplane.
That's it, on the airplane. I had to sit, and I had to stand.
Yeah, I think that cape would come in handy, though. People look at it all the time and probably ask you where you got it.
That's right. Yeah, he can fly, man. He doesn't need no airplane.
Yeah, it is superhero-ish. And you're wearing a very cool...
It looks uncomfortable, Jimmy.
Yes, it's kind of very... Yes, it is. It's very Christ-like. It's very... a bandana...
A bandana filled with safety pins that aren't closed.
Yes.
A fan of Jesus. I sit on the sidewalk.
Sit on the sidewalk.
And I've been sitting there for 30 years.
Sitting there for 30 years.
30 years. And put them down and put the hand on my head and they blessed me so many times that I didn't let that on my head. And the birds start to live on my head.
So they blessed you a lot of times when you're sitting there, they'll put their hand on your head.
And all of a sudden this came about.
Okay.
I did hear they ask me 2,000 or 2 million times. Right? they asked the same thing 2 million times.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They want to know about the crown of thorns. He's made himself a crown of thorns, which is very interesting here. I'm trying to take a photo. Oh, there you are.
Well, we found someone that speaks better than Rich Voss. I know that much.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's hard to understand. But let's see some of these other...
inventions?
Yeah.
Okay.
The super designer cape. It's hard to top that because I could see people wanting one for themselves.
I think, Jimmy, you should... that should be your new look, Jimmy.
The other ones I had.
I should see the other ones you have. Yes, other fabrics or designs.
This is on the side. This is not the... This is not it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one,
Yeah. Yes. I heard the other one. I wasn't sure you said that. But that's a good beach blanket as well. Or
sitting at the
wrap it around you.
At a
Sports event.
Yeah, and you just sit at that zip it up.
Zip it up. You can wear your zipper T-shirt and your super cape, and you can kind of cover yourself in your super cape.
It's functional.
It has pockets inside.
Has pockets inside. You gotta put your cigarettes.
Of course, you gotta. You have to. Yes.
The new one has
The new one's better. So you've kind of improved it. You've made the style, and then you improved it a little bit and added to it. Understandable. I mean, you want to take a product and you always want to build and move forward with it.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur.
You should go on Shark Tank, maybe.
Oh yeah,
we should get you on Shark Tank. You watch Shark Tank?
I said that.
Yeah.
To do Shark Tank.
Yeah, be a billionaire. You said you seen Shark Tank, you got to be a millionaire just to go on there.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
$1 million worth of products just to get on there.
He speaks the truth.
He does.
And the Magic Hotel one time.
Right. You got a lot of safety pins in your jeans too. You like safety pins. Do you ever get jabbed though? I would always frighten me. All the time.
All the time.
In your head, yeah. That always sticking. That's a very risky outfit.
It is risky.
You got to take risks though.
I know you do, but I'm going to take a photo of you because I think the people would want to see the very risky outfit. These are the jeans, the safety pins.
I think Adrian did a good job today.
I think Adrian came through in the end.
Yes, he really did.
On his day of leisure, Travis.
He did better than E-Rock.
He did. You did better than E-Rock today.
I like that.
In the end, you produced there, Adrian.
And,
I don't know what the hell's
There's
going on.
a lot of he has a lot of safety pins on his. I mean, I've never seen, but it's ironic. Your shoes have holes in them.
Well, no, that's actually the half shoe, Jim. He designed that.
Oh,
you designed the half shoe. Brilliant. Wouldn't that be like a sandal?
Not that.
Yeah.
This is the other. The half shoe.
Why don't you show them the flyer? Yeah. Why don't you show them the paper?
Let me see the paper for the half issue. Because a lot of times when I'm out, I start to think that my shoes are cumbersome, and if I could cut the load by 50%, how much easier life would be. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at this.
All right.
It says transparent one-siders, half of shoes. And you design created by G-Ron D. Hassan, of course. You see your socks on the sides, so in loafers, tie-ups, and zip-ups, men, women, and children. So a half of shoes and socks, this way people can see the socks you're wearing. Because that is the worst part of wearing socks, is the fact that they're hidden from the world. No one ever sees them, and it always drives me nuts, because my socks are usually the best part of what I have. I was hoping for a follow-up there, but I'll just accept the fact that you left me hanging on there, G-Ron D. Hassan. I don't blame you.
All right. I think we've run out of time, Jimmy,
yes,
on
but
the show.
Where can people find your stuff? If people want to meet you and get to know you, where can they find you? In the Bronx?
In front of Toys R Us.
In front of Toys R Us?
In Times Square.
Times Square, Toys R Us.
Yeah, all right. That's a big place. People know where that's at.
I'm so tired of being a hobo, I could scream, this is the sign he holds.
Oh, that's good.
I don't want to be a hobo anymore, living in train tunnels. My name is Hobo G-Ron D. Hassan. I'm waiting for someone to put $1 million in my cup. And it says, look at me eating off the sidewalk, digging in garbage cans, sleeping on park benches, washing up at the Port Authority. I don't want to be a hobo anymore. Sitting here 4 years, 44th and Broadway. I don't even have $1,000. Wait until you find out who I am. You'll be surprised. And he's got so many things there. Go to 44th and Broadway and help out G-Ron. We put some money in his cup. What you do is you see him and you take a 20 and you drop it in his cup. Yeah, and you say, here you go. Thank you very much, sir. And you put $20 in his cup so we can buy something to eat.
The sign's a little wordy, though, don't you
Sign's
think?
very wordy, but again,
But it gets the job done. In the
Ron,
end.
he's not allowed to talk. He can't talk anymore.
No, right.
So he speaks through his signs.
Gotcha.
And any summer plans?
Yeah.
Yes. Spotlight showcase.
All right, he's putting his stuff back.
Any
in his
dates
bag.
to plug?
And then this guy.
Wait, he's showing us the newspaper, the front page of the newspaper.
Front page.
Oh, the guy that they arrested twice for
urinating.
peeing. Yeah, urinating on the sidewalk.
Well, he's got a good publicist.
Yeah, you wanted that attention, but he got the attention.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put it on the sidewalk.
You're gonna go back and piss on the sidewalk.
I
You know
don't
what?
blame you.
People,
If that's the only way to get
And
attention, you're
smash
gonna
the
have
window.
to drop your pants and you're gonna have to take a shit on the sidewalk. That's what it takes to get a little attention in this damn city.
Your point is that you're a law-abiding citizen who needs help, and they won't focus on you. But here, this ragamuffin.
Yes.
And the news, and then that met in the earth.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
And then the snatch that hit the land.
Right.
You mad at me? You want to snatch something?
Yeah, snatch that hit the land.
We snatched your what?
That hit.
Your cup.
And the land.
Oh, no,
they take your cup and run.
The public pisser took your cup and he ran. And here he is, all on the paper.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Just don't put your money in your half a shoe because you'll wind up losing it. You got to be practical, G-Ron, to your son.
You do.
Here's your paper too, my friend.
I think we met a new friend.
Yes, we did.
We met a new friend, and I. What did you give him, Jimmy?
I gave him a $20 bill, and I just think that he can buy something to eat now.
I got $3. No, I'm just. Here you go. Here, take another 20 there, sir. Please. Please. And Justin Stangel's got at least 20. Eric's got at least 20. Adrian, you drank for free last night, you son of a bitch. Open up your wallet. It was an open bar. Give him some money so we could go home and sleep peacefully.
Thank you for all you.
Please, give him money. My God, Eric, what do you got for him? I know. It happens, though.
I'm
with you.
And that had to sit on the sidewalk.
I know. There you are. I got to get a picture, my friend. You want to get a group picture, Jimmy? Can we get a picture with you, sir?
Yeah, let's get a group photo with G-Ron, D. Hassan, and his cape, and then we got to wrap up. Should we wrap up real quick first?
We're kind of. I think we already wrapped up.
Go to JimNorton.com for my dates and whatever. We'll be here tomorrow.
DL Hughley, Caroline's this weekend.
And Parker Posey's movie comes out Friday, the Woody Allen movie.
I don't know. And yeah, all right. We're out. Thank you. All right.